Hey everybody, welcome to Charmed Persons. Little do they know I don't start the audio until about 3 to 4 seconds after they say the last out-of-pocket shit that they say. But welcome to our April Fool's session. Sorry we didn't see you yesterday, but he's risen. So we're here today, and prayers up.
Prayers up.
And we're
Listen, I couldn't
excited
come to my friend with Jesus was in town.
we're excited to great guy. We're excited to be here. Let's start off with some announcements this coming week. We have Strahd, Curse of Strahd, with another special guest. Could it just be Kelsey again? Maybe. Could it be Goldie Hawn? I would say it's 50-50.
It's 50-50 at this point.
So go ahead and join us this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central, and then back on Sunday at our normal time at 1 p.m. Central. You will see us back for Campaign 3, Session 7. But for tonight, let's get into it with a recap of last week's episode. Last week's session was filled with emotional discoveries, confrontations of the past, and anxieties of the future. We started off with our party traveling to the Beard family farm, Emory Farrow's former orphanage. Aeliana and Oliver posed as a couple and met with the matriarch, Helene, while Danny, Rowina, and Emory snuck into the home. They spoke with a young lad that Emory has stayed in contact with named Felix and asked him some questions, as well as set him on a perhaps dangerous task. Aeliana and Oliver struggled with their story and with lying to Helene, who eventually saw them out, but the distraction did end up being enough. Our party then made their way to the city proper, where they found the gates of the city under strict watch due to the events of the night before. It seemed known Docksman members had been rounded up and killed or captured, and Warehouse B had been burnt to the ground. Chaos ensued when another fire was started, which engulfed Copperbolt's tailory. Our party witnessed Boldreer Copperbolt himself returned to the city and lamenting his destroyed life's work. Deciding it better to move on for now, our party went to the Velvet Pillow to speak with Henry Whitcomb, who did turn out to be none other than the notorious Black Hat, the culprit of a few dastardly, horrific killings in Darriok. After capturing Henry, our party went to the Securities Guild and spoke with Rowina, who was impressed by their deeds. She said she would watch over Henry and agreed to use this as a launching platform for running for the open council position. And the party went back and informed Felix at the Beard family farm to abandon his quest. However, upon their return, they did discover that Henry was apparently a magic user and had killed Rowina's assistant, seemingly for pleasure, as he did not try to escape after doing so. After he was carted away by the Gold Hoods, the party split. Rowina went with Rowina to meet with the Scarlet Cloaks, as Aeliana and Oliver waited for her in the market square, and Danny and Emory traveled to the Velvet Pillow to get Henry's address. Here they discovered that Lila, the owner of the Velvet Pillow, was in an intense conversation with Liana and Vox Sealdor, so they quickly got the address and left. After breaking into Henry's place, they found an eerily empty and clean apartment home, finding only two things of note: Henry's personal journal and a box of organs. They then went to wait for the rest of the party at the House of Balance outpost. Rowina met with one of the leaders of the Scarlet Cloaks, who turned out to be none other than Reyna's mother. Waedra told Rowina that she was interested in meeting her and how together they could help end the oppression of magic users. Rowina also discovered that the burned buildings were in fact done by the Scarlet Cloaks. Sensing a hidden agenda, or at least an agenda with ill intent, Rowina denied Waedra's offer. Annoyed and displeased, Waedra dismissed Rowina. Upon exiting, Rowina was questioned by Reyna, and Reyna took offense to Rowina's words and judgment of her mother, and made the drastic decision to separate ties with Rowina and others, questioning, "Have I not done everything I can to help you?" and stating, "Perhaps your interests are not aligned with mine, and that you are not welcome at the Ravens. That is where we left off. But, for now, we cut back to Market Square as rain is currently bouncing off, pinging off the metal and tin roofs nearby, causing a cacophony of sound that surrounds the market square and fills it with the aroma of rain and mud. People are mainly staying in and out in the buildings instead of out on the courtyard of the market square, and underneath an awning of the restaurant here in the town square called I've said it before, Violet Fields.
Violet Fields.
Outside of Violet Fields, standing underneath an awning, currently drinking I don't know, a mug of tea, maybe an ale, something that would be actually complimentary from the restaurant, as you were, they assume, waiting to enter the restaurant. And we see Oliver and Aeliana waiting for Rowina to return. And the moment is yours.
So I am I wanted to apologize.
I wanted to apologize.
Oh, that's not necessary. I wanted to apologize for earlier because when we left the orphanage, it was very obvious that you were uncomfortable, and I've been thinking about it all day. And I think that it must have been something I said because we didn't really prepare before, and that's really on me. So I apologize for that. And,
Aeliana, it was nothing. You were great. You saved our aspect there. You put on an amazing performance. You did really well. I'm sorry that I almost blew it.
I can be honest, it didn't seem like that was the problem.
Please, I would love it if you were honest.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that was the problem. It seemed like there was something else that you were upset about.
No, I wasn't. There's just a small issue. I wasn't upset about anything that you were doing.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just offering if you wanted to talk. You obviously don't have to talk now or ever. That would be ridiculous. And I know we don't know each other very well. But some people say I am a good listener, so I'd like to offer. If you want to, now or in the future, or never at all. If you don't want to, I should stop talking. This is. She like.
No, I
sorry.
trust you. I've told there's like not that many people that know about this. Like a handful.
I don't know.
So if you could keep it a secret.
Yeah, no, I don't really know many people to tell.
I don't know how to say this, or even if you're gonna believe me. I can't lie.
Okay. Wait, no, like that's it? That's the thing?
Yeah, no, that not like I don't want to not lie, like I can't lie.
Why?
I mean, it's a long story. I don't really know why exactly, but it hasn't been happening very long, but I can't. That's why what happened. That's why that happened.
That makes it all make a lot more sense.
I shouldn't have put myself in that position. I was trying to hide it.
No, it's really not. You don't have to tell anyone anything ever.
Thank you.
Of course. That must be difficult.
Yeah, it can be. You'd be surprised with how little people want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of hard to keep friends. I've been in here 6 months. This is the longest I've, been with a group of people or anyone.
Just because you tell people the truth?
Yeah, it could be pretty offensive when they don't want to hear.
Well, I mean, you could frame it in a way that is positive.
I'm getting better at that.
Oh, okay.
This
That
is
is a
all new.
skill.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow. Well, I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
If you don't want to. Yeah. No.
Yeah, keep this. I don't know. I feel like it'd be weird. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I won't tell anyone. I thought that there was something with a child or something, and I got really nervous that I stepped
A
over the
child?
line.
Why? Oh, because the orphanage?
Well,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
that you
no
were upset
children.
because you had a wife or a child or something, and I was devastated. I thought that I, yeah, towed a line,
No,
stepped over it, jumped over it, in fact. It was a
no,
little
no, not at
ridiculous.
all.
Okay, good.
Do you mind if I ask you questions? A
You are an
question?
investigator. You can ask whatever you
Right,
want.
right. I'll add it to your case file. Um, your magic. Uh, does it
Mhm.
does it hurt you?
And she'll look into the cup that she's holding. I'd like this to not be told either.
Yeah, but of
Nobody
course I
else
can't
knows.
lie about it. But I will
Oh.
not tell anybody.
It's only fair.
I don't have to tell the truth. I mean, I don't have to speak. It's fine.
Yes.
Your secret is safe with me.
Yes. Yes. My brother died, and the day that I found out, I didn't used to. My magic didn't used to look like it does. It was beautiful. And the day that I found out what happened with all of that, I lost it a little. And my magic changed. And then anyone who looked at it started to feel bad. And I feel it too.
I think your magic is beautiful. I think it's great.
You don't have to say that, just to be nice.
I can't lie.
Right. I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, it's. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
that
thank you
you
for
had to
listening.
go
I've
through.
never
No,
told anyone that before.
thank you. There's like 4 people who know about it, and there's more to it that I might not want to share in public.
Mhm.
That maybe we can talk later. But
I'm always here to listen if you want.
so am I.
All right. After it was a pretty quick conversation, so there's maybe a little bit of silence, but before long, Rowina, you make your way into Market Square, and you see Oliver and Aeliana waiting for you.
Are you all right?
We should go to the House of Balance to talk, I think.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
It's a more complicated answer than that.
Okay, great.
Let's just go.
All right. So you begin to make your way to the alleyway that you know in the Docks District that leads to the outpost. You, before we get there, we're going to cut back to Emory and Danny, who have been there for a hot second now. And what have the two of you been up to while you've been waiting for the rest of the group?
I mean, after we would have dropped the box of uteruses and one penis off at
I hate it.
the house.
Yeah.
I know I would at least would have like hung out in the alleyway to make sure that the others are getting back safe, but also that like they're not being followed, pursued. Like if anything is going wrong because we don't know how it went.
Okay.
I know that I would want to be stationed out there just in case.
Alrighty. What about you, Emory? Would you be inside, or would you be waiting outside with Danny?
I would probably stick pretty close to Danny, given the things that we saw and the fact that my friend, who I thought was like the most innocuous human being, is actually a grade A serial killer.
Yeah.
I would say with Danny, picking a little bit at the whatever polish is on my nails, and I just like shaking my head every now and again.
Yeah.
You just put him in a box. Fucking sick.
Yeah. Earlier when I mentioned about like things are tough, like in this kind of work, and it's like you kind of got to move on. This was my first severed dick, so
Yeah. Ooh.
unlikely, but it's easier to remove that than like an internal organ, like
Yeah,
a
but-
uterus. So do you think like it's? Do you think that was like a cut and run, or are they, still?
I hope for their sake they are not still out there.
I mean, yeah, me too. But like,
That was the whole thing.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's just like there's a small possibility. I would like to stop talking about the severed dick now. I'm sorry I brought it up in the first place.
No, it's cool. I was surprised that you did, honestly.
It's kind of the only thing that's like, I can't stop thinking about it.
Let's do this. Let's do your thing while we're waiting.
Okay.
Your favorite
Yeah.
color is blue. Obviously, we learned.
Well, I mean, it's sure. Yeah. I mean, it looks good on me. Green is cool too.
What are your thoughts
yeah.
on black?
Fine. It's a good statement. I guess it's like a good base color. It doesn't like wow me. It also is very hard to get lost. Like if you're wearing all black, you you can have a really something nice with details on it, but if you're in all black, details get lost from just like a sartorial standpoint.
Yeah, good point. Emory like takes his cloak and kind of like shifts it and is like,
Makes sense. No, you're supposed to be sneaky.
What about favorite food? You like food? I
It's okay.
noticed you don't really eat a lot.
Oh. Yeah.
That's fair, and that's fair. Like, I love food.
Cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
Right.
Rowina's green. What's that about? I mean, have you seen green people? I've actually. That's not true. I actually have seen a lot of green people before, but not like the combination's cool. Like green with the horns.
Wait
That's
a minute.
pretty dope.
Do you said you like green. Do you like Rowina?
She's cool, but not like not like she's pretty. Like objectively, super pretty and super talented. But no, that's a little. What's the?
pretty.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hey, this is two birds, one stone.
Okay.
I like women like I like my coffee. I never drink coffee. I don't like coffee actually. Like I know that like from like a standpoint, I'm like it's like I pass by a coffee house, I can go, oh, that's like a nice smell that people would enjoy. But like me personally, I'm just
appreciate it.
It's it's like not even so much. I guess appreciation. I get that people like it.
Yeah. Do you like tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like lattes?
No.
Okay. Pretty strict tea
Yeah.
guy then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like everything.
Cool. Yeah, food's a good metaphor.
Yeah. I read this book one time where this character was talking about wines. And he was like,
Yeah.
I like red wine and I like white wine. And I've tried a Merlot and I've tried a rosé. Or the metaphor,
No,
he
yeah,
was
you're
cool,
what's the sommelier? You're like a sommelier. You're sampling all the stuff.
Yeah, sampling it.
In theory.
No, I've sampled.
Great. Good for you.
Yeah, I have sampled a lot.
Just, based on when we were back at the nest. And what's her name? What's that? What's her name? The girl who talks like this. What's her name? I'm not great with accents.
Nessa. That was pretty spot on, though. It's kind of what she sounds like in my head.
Well, because you totally like her. Listen, okay, you're in your 20s, right? You can stop acting bashful about it. You can just be like, yeah, for sure.
Okay, but don't tell anyone, okay? Like, no, I don't even like her. I don't even like her.
It's not my business to
I
tell.
don't want anything to happen between us, but
Listen, okay, I don't mean to step too far into a line, but sometimes if you don't like somebody, but they're kind of hot, it can, sometimes physicality, it'll kind of add a little seasoning on top of that little, hey, where are the others?
Oh,
yeah,
would you
others?
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I see him in the distance. Hi, guys! Come on, monster! Over here.
You guys see Emory waving you down frantically.
They're outside the House of Balance at this point, then?
Yeah, they're in the
It
alley.
would be like, yeah, we're down the alley.
We should go inside.
You guys, bad following? People following you, that's bad.
No,
I don't know. We should go inside.
We're just following her, so yes.
we just need to
Do what
talk.
she says.
Aeliana, can you do me a favor?
Yes?
Just because, hey, you all just had a meeting with the Scarlet Cloaks. Hey, abundance of caution, right? We're all just being friends. I should not have probably done the whole how to get into the House of Balance in front of everybody. That's not something that should be done. And I know that you can create dark stuff. People can't see through it.
Right?
Yeah,
What did you do?
Cast darkness in the battle against Fox.
Yes.
That's pyrotechnics.
Oh, that was
Thank you.
pyrotechnics.
I was like,
fog cloud,
how,
fog cloud,
why do
fog
I
cloud.
have...
I can cast
Yes,
darkness.
I can.
Or I mean, if
Yeah.
Rowina can do it too. If you could we can all hold hands and then all do the knocky because I know where it is. And then
Just
darkness,
throw
and
it
then
out
we'll
there.
just lead in. What's up?
Is that not more, or like, is that not
Vicious?
worse? It's gonna draw more eyes. Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was trying to think of.
I just didn't want anyone to see like the combination. It's more of just making sure that
I
they
mean,
don't
we
know
all
people.
know it.
Let's just
But
close
if
our
someone's
eyes.
watching, but no, like if someone's watching us get into the house, I don't want them to see like the code to get in.
Do you want us to just like stand in front of you?
Aeliana's got like a very patchworky cloak.
Dope, absolutely.
hold
Yeah,
it
let's
up
cloak
like
it up.
this.
Let's cloak it up,
Like
everybody.
you're changing at the beach or something.
Just hold
Exactly,
it up, yeah.
exactly.
Sure.
I'll do that, and I'll do the. If we're covered, I'll do the, and I'll even do like the entering my PIN number like in public of like covering my
Yeah.
hand so you can't see it
sure.
exactly.
Yeah, I will. I'll say
No one's gonna
with
see
ease
me.
you feel that it's been pretty cloaked up. You do the combo. You're all able to cross the bridge this time without too much issue. And
See, barely probably thought about it that time, right? Easy.
That's all I thought about.
Does get a little easier every time.
No, it doesn't.
and
Absolutely.
it looks a little bit different than this, but this kind of gives you the vibes. I haven't had this before, but
What?
here's the inside.
Oh, dope.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Um,
Hell yes.
You
It's
actually
much more
walk
cozy than I
inside,
was picturing.
and you don't see
Yeah.
Brack. It's actually just you just see an empty room in front of you.
I immediately
there-
slumped down in one of the chairs. Ugh.
All right. Is this a safe place to talk?
Yeah.
I may have made us an enemy or two.
Oh shit.
Cool.
With the scarlet cloaks.
So, the person I met with, was Raina's mother. she's a
Why was
Scarlet
she
Folk, and
there?
she said that they caused the fire. And it seems like we have the same goal, but she wants to go about it in ways that I am not sure are right. But
Such
I look
as-
right. I look right at Emory and say, but I don't think Rowina is happy about it.
What do they want to do? What is it that you disagreed on?
She made it very clear that if we worked together, we would not be working together. We would be working for them, not with them. She said she caused the fire. She threatened me. She said I couldn't imagine what she's capable of. It just didn't seem like a bargain I should make.
She didn't hurt you, did she?
No.
Okay, good.
Can I do an insight check? Just see if I believe that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, no, I think you made the right call. For sure.
18.
18. Roll a persuasion and or deception check, Rowina.
Eric knows she's telling the truth.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when you told me to get out my dice, Angie?
Wow, she literally told you.
The disrespect.
16.
So, I would say you know that she's telling the truth, but you do sense that she was more like flustered, and got a little spooked than she's letting on.
I mean, would you be cool telling this to Grin? Because at this point, it's like kind of the last, or like, you know, one of the few good folks we got.
I suppose I don't see why not, and I'll just kind of look to the group to see if anybody disagrees.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like right now. Oh, I guess probably.
Like,
Said
what
Rowina
else?
was- I'm
No,
sorry, go
please. No.
ahead.
We found a box of
Don't.
we got a box. And there was a dick in it, and three uteruses. Uteri?
What?
Uterus.
Uteruses. Uteries.
What did you do with it?
Terry.
You have the box?
We have it.
You
Yeah,
took
it's
the
here.
box?
You see a silver box sitting next to Emory.
Why did you
would
take the box?
Evidence.
Yes,
Yes, now ours. They're gonna think we did it.
we have no authority.
This is not our box.
And I just made an enemy of the
No,
only
I
inn we
know
had.
that.
Well, we found it. We can point to it. Like it existed under the guy that was just arrested. We went to his
Yeah.
place, and it was under his bed.
Yeah, but
And
now
when they
it's-
say why did you go to his house and take it?
Okay, but
what
at
would you
least
say?
we.
He
Well,
killed
why would they-
someone
he
at
killed-
the police station. He's
He-
indicted. We can get it.
All
How
these
do we
people-
prove that the box is his? Is the
We
Because
question.
it says HW on the front, probably.
It does not.
I
It
was
has
like,
sketchings of him doing the crimes, and it says "I did it." H dog
This is
written on.
property
Okay,
of
well, if
Henry
that's the
Whitcomb.
case, then that's good.
Well, I mean, also like, come on. If we go back to his place, we can show the bed and the very clear, like, special little thing he made under his bed to put the dick box.
It was
I will
weird.
say, Emory,
I'm-
you do know that you have the personal journal of Henry, and that
Oh,
could,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
That could mention something about it.
I gotta write that down. Oh, I did write it down, but then I got
how
distracted by the
much-
penis.
How much of an enemy did we make Rowina that she wouldn't accept evidence
Yeah,
like
she.
That's a way better thing that we
is
should
not
focus on right now.
gonna-
She
She's
said
not
that
gonna
I'm not
deny
welcome
this.
at the nest.
what? Sorry.
No, that's.
I'm not upset. That came out. I didn't.
Is
I
that
understand that
something
she's angry, but
Maybe
She's
she's just
wrong.
upset. Maybe she's just upset. It's her mother. Of course she's going to be upset. She has time to think about it.
How mad was she? I mean, obviously she was mad, but like,
Mhm.
murder mad?
Imagine that.
Like
I
murder
don't
out?
think she was. No,
I mean,
Well-
listen, if she.
I don't think so.
Listen,
Her,
Yeah,
her
no,
mother,
Reyna-
on the other hand, blatantly threatened me, and then I refused to offer. So
That sounds like the right choice.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to, hey, not to be all conspiracy guy here, but Rain is mad at us if we go back and we're like, hey, what's up? And then she's like, hey, everything's forgiven. I personally, just me, would kind of be a little worried that it was like a ploy or something because she's a, spy assassin who's already leading a double life. That she could be like, yeah, we're cool, and then totally set us up for some shit down the line. Just throwing it out there.
No, that's not a bad train of thought.
But we don't know. So if she says she's mad, or if she says she's not, it's bad.
I think we just have to be very careful.
Okay.
I mean, Emory, maybe you could talk to Reyna. Did you say you're not welcome or we're not? It was a.
She specifically said the words "all of you."
Oh, she said all of
I just
us.
rewatched it.
No.
No, she.
Oh, well, that can't mean Emory. Then.
It can't. No.
It
Yeah.
can't.
No.
Emory, if it does, I'm so sorry.
No, it doesn't. It truly. She gets like this sometimes. I mean, you guys saw, like, even at the very beginning of when you all came, and she was like, "You're a child." Like, she just gets like this sometimes. She'll be fine. Give her like a day to cool off. I can go back tonight, tell her that we found a shitload of evidence.
Maybe not
Boom.
tonight. Might be a little fresh.
Maybe not.
That's a good point. Sleeping on things sometimes helps.
Okay.
For some people, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
mean, I
idea.
went the next morning and I apologized to her after that last time. So, yeah, I'll give her the night. I can bring the box.
Maybe don't bring it
Peace
just in
offering?
case. Well, I don't know because
Well, it's gonna if
he's
it's gonna
mad,
help
then
her.
she could frame it on Emory, and we don't want that.
No, she wouldn't do that.
I do feel like the longer we have this box, the worse it's gonna be when people
I do
find out
agree
we
with
have
that.
this box.
I don't
Yes.
want the box.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Give it
Should
to
you
her.
just take it to
She's
her
the head of the
office?
securities guild. I mean, their day job.
Well, okay,
Oh.
here's my other
That's a good
here was just my other point of view. I just think, hey, magic person stole some pretty vital organs. I'd rather us have that than like someone else happen upon it, be able to do something even weirder with it, do whatever. Just trying to think a whole 360 here.
Sure.
Just me. That's all I'm trying to say. I didn't set out to get a dick box, but that's where we're at.
Oh.
All
I
right.
don't think that's what we're saying.
Nobody
Dan.
thought you
don't
did.
have to worry about that. Nobody thought that that's what you wanted. Don't make that face, Oliver.
I was like, Oliver's thinking about it.
Don't make that face.
So, hey, we stopped a serial killer today. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yes. Yes, and
We
we
also
found out
let
that
him
the
kill
Scarlet
one more
Cloaks-
time.
No, but we found out that the Scarlet Cloaks are not worth trusting, which is a win.
Right.
That is a good thing to know.
So, just gonna say it. We're like a thing, aren't we? Now, like, this is like a thing that's happening.
Thing.
5 of us solving stuff and that stuff.
Okay.
That's fun. I've heard of this.
I mean, I think we work well together. I'll say it.
So far,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I write down
Besides
stuff we
Vox.
do?
All right. Well, yeah. It was
Sure.
still
No,
a-
too.
Yeah, I won't write. I'll start
we're
it
like
now.
2 for 3.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Pretty good odds.
I'll leave out the Vox part.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
I think-
That's like in any good hero story. There's a
You
moment
gotta
of
put it. I think you
humility,
include it.
Yeah.
You need an enemy. You need a villain. You know.
Yes.
Oh, we got one.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Is there like a bundle of parchment that I could just have here?
I was like, that's a
You have,
DM question. I shouldn't.
Do you have
answer
like branded
Yeah, no, I mean,
branded parchment bundles that I could?
no, nothing branded, but I would say this place is meant to have eventually an audience that's much bigger,
Yeah.
so that they have a lot of extra stuff on hand, including parchment. I would say.
I will just grab a chunk of parchment and spend the rest of the night writing down like as much as I can recall of like everything that's happened with the 5 of us so far.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you just hear Emory be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
So yes, to answer your question, I think we are a thing now.
all right. Well, I mean, my bosses are telling me to do this, so yeah.
What?
He just gives Danny a look like,
Technically, my boss, kind of. I mean, I don't get paid. I should get paid.
so this is
You
a
don't get
choice
paid?
then.
Yes, we
No,
should
isn't
get paid to do things.
No. I mean,
So
it's
how do
free room and I think it's like free room and board.
Right, but you need money to like do things. They don't give you money to live. What if you wanted to leave?
I mean, I guess probably do get like a stipend or something. I mean, it's not much because like monks, it's not like a money making
Right.
thing.
The door to the main entrance of this place opens up, and you see Brack walk in.
Brack attack.
Brack attack.
Brack
I
attack.
assume there are also blankets because
the-
Aeliana would have done this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She would have the Emily Dickinson.
It's very cozy. Yeah.
Goliath man who is probably the most clothed that you've seen him right now, and it's still just a vest that he's wearing. And he
A thick vest.
just covered in rain. He walks in, sees all of you. So this is a thing now.
See, even he knows.
Yes.
I
Apparently.
suppose we are.
Emory from the corner goes, What do we call this? What are we calling this?
Oh, Jesus. Hey, Brack, where would you recommend putting a box with organs in it? It has ice in it, so
No.
it's cold.
It's gross.
They're being preserved,
Why is it on ice?
so they can preserve. I think it's to preserve it so it doesn't get stinky and stuff.
Is it on ice?
Yeah, because remember it was like really cold when we pulled it out.
wasn't
Oh.
Which would be like expensive for him to do.
Yeah.
Like that would be
It
an expensive
changes
thing to
the
keep
ice?
up. Mhm.
Do we even know that's a thing? Do we even know about
Yeah.
refrigeration at this point? I'm like,
I mean,
what?
yeah, it's a very
Ooh.
expensive
Ice boxes?
service basically that you have to
Disgusting.
pay for. And he kind of looks at you.
It's a first for me too.
Just put it in the kitchen.
Cool.
No,
Why?
Um,
kitchen.
No,
That
just
doesn't
not
sound
on
like the worst place
anything
to
on
put
the
it.
floor or something.
We should
Do you have
label
like
it.
another
On
room?
the floor.
Do not.
There are no
open.
other rooms,
I have-
only this one in the kitchen.
The kitchen is the only thing that has the capability to keep things cool.
I'm already up. I got the box. I'm walking to the kitchen.
I'll put it in the fridge.
I feel like it's so unsanitary.
There are no
I didn't go to
fridges.
like culinary school,
Oh.
but I feel like that's breaking some.
You ate other there's other intestinal meats that we eat. Come
Not
on.
dicks and
No,
uterus.
we
No.
call us
Okay,
on
I
ice.
hope that you weirdos have a great night. And he
No.
Weirdos. The weirdos. Is that
Yeah,
right?
no, I don't
I
like
love
that.
that.
either. I don't
We
like
are the
that.
weirdos,
I'm
mister.
sorry, I just
We're
think so.
on
It's
ice.
to me.
On the rocks.
Oh, that's good.
I only accept
I like
names that
that.
are also Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes from Batman and Robin.
I don't know any of those.
I
think it's
ice
rocks.
cold.
I like it.
OTR. We'll workshop it.
Yeah. I can
I
look up.
think-
What do you-
I need to go to bed, Steve.
Oh yeah, I have to change my bandages. I have 2 stab wounds.
Yeah, I can
Ooh.
help you. Does anybody else need bandage changes before bed?
No.
Mostly everybody else.
Come back out with like a
wounds.
bottle of something. Oh, you guys are going to bed.
I'll stay up.
Yeah, I'll probably
Oh,
stay
yeah.
up for a bit.
I'm not tired yet. Now I'm thinking about organs in a box,
Oh.
so I can't really sleep.
Organs in a box.
No, I am, and I
No,
don't
don't write
really
that
want to
down.
go to bed.
I gotta leave this alone.
Organs in a box.
Well, if everybody's staying up, I'll for a little while.
Hey, that's it. I'll go back.
Danny, do you have any apple whiskey? I always drink a glass of apple whiskey before bed.
I don't know. I'll go check. DM, do I find?
You do find a bottle. You find it where Brack keeps his personal stash.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
touching
dark.
that.
There's none. We don't have any.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Yeah, sorry, absolutely not.
I have a special brew we could open up. It's one of my last bottles. I made it.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay, no, stop it. Okay, you're a private investigator. You can heal people. You made candy. What was it? Do you make candy?
No, I just live at the.
You just
the
right.
seashore.
Okay, but you do make alcohol. What else? What else you got? What else can
That's
you
about
do?
That's pretty much it, to be honest.
The armor.
I make armor, but
Mhm.
you know.
Okay, yeah, that too. You also said that you didn't really need to condition your hair. It just feels like that.
I don't know if that's a special thing or. I don't know.
It's totally special. What is? Oh yeah, okay. We did talent show. What's it? Anyone else got any other special skills?
Does everybody like coffee or tea?
Yes. Coffee.
Both.
Why?
Wait a minute.
What?
I know which one was which. It's okay.
You like coffee,
You
Aeliana?
just what we were talking about. Can I roll insight to see if this
Sure,
helps?
yeah, roll insight, roll insight.
And you
I don't
like
like
both,
to drink
Rowina?
caffeine.
That is a 13 plus 6, 19.
13.
Do I know that
19,
this is not
you-
actually about drinks?
Yeah, you know that she thinks that you just answered something else.
She stops and she goes, what does coffee mean in this situation?
I look at Danny. What about that stash, Oliver? What is it?
It's just ale. It's
I'll
not
take
as strong
some.
as apple whiskey, but
Well, I'd like to take back what I said if it means it. Just to be clear, because I don't know what it means.
Yes, I feel like I
Respect.
missed something.
yeah, when is coffee not coffee? Tea not tea.
Yo, coffee is.
Danny and I were just talking about interests.
Right, and
Beverages?
well, does anyone have no? Because like, so Oliver can do fucking everything apparently. What else
Yeah.
can people
Not
do?
true.
Who? I crochet sometimes. Not super great at it, but I can.
You're
Alright.
really good at avoiding a question, both of you.
Coffee is girls
last
and
with
tea is boys.
There it is.
Oh.
Do you like coffee, Aeliana, or do you like tea?
Oh, so we're just doing this.
Or anything? I drink all.
Or
of it.
nothing. You can also like nothing. That's cool too.
Okay. Yep.
We
We
should
don't
drink
have to talk, we
first.
can-
Maybe
Yeah.
another time.
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
drinking first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. For sure.
In the
Is
real
Oliver's
sense
alcohol
of
good?
coffee, I like coffee, though, to be
I
clear.
don't know.
Yeah.
Drink.
I've only really drank it. So
Oh wait, I forgot to ask a question. Do you
Oh.
have Henry's journal just out, or is it in your personal thing?
It would be in my bag.
Okay, never mind.
I don't have any interest in knowing anything tonight.
For sure. I
more
just didn't know if you
about-
like put it on the box or something.
No,
I didn't like
no,
that
it's in-
question.
Yeah, I slipped. I think I slipped it
same.
in my.
So, how about shot and then we share something about ourselves? If we're gonna be,
Shot and
if we're
share.
gonna be,
All right.
It's like compelling
Sure.
action.
who's first?
why don't you start us off?
All right. I will do the shot of fantasy tequila.
Just beer.
Yeah, if you're using
That's
yeah,
our group name,
it's literally
Fantasy
just like
Tequila.
it's like a decent, it's like a pretty
That's, I
decent
mean, that's
ale.
the list.
Nice. Cool. Okay. I was a professional ballet dancer for professionally about 14 years.
Whoa.
Really?
Actually, no, wait. Longer than that. Almost 20 years. Yeah.
How do you
Wow.
anything? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, you started young.
Yeah. I was about 10 when I did like my first professional gig. Small stuff, but yeah.
That tracks.
I can see it. You're very graceful.
Thanks.
Do a leap.
Ooh, yes.
I love
Dua
doing
Lipa.
Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Yeah.
Do a leap.
Waliba.
We're We're just
Do I
speaking
leave?
Elvish now.
I'll stand up and I will. I guess I'll do like 4 like pirouettes, like still.
I
Yeah.
do that thing that the Zendaya does in that Vine of Tom Holland where it just pans over and I'm like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, you don't have any, like, you're not drunk or anything, so no rolls required. You knock them
Oh
out.
god. Ugh.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow.
What's each one?
I could keep going, but yeah.
The
Wow.
door to Lord Keeper Grin's office opens.
Oh, man.
And you see her. you see her open the door. Could you please keep it down? Some of us are trying to work in here.
Oh,
Hey,
you.
Grant.
Yes.
Grant,
Slate?
there's no rush on this. Just letting you know, there's a box of organs in the kitchen. Brack said we could put
Oh.
it there. We took it from the serial killer's house. We got the serial killer. That's done. That's dealt with. So we'll catch you up in the morning. Go to sleep. Sorry about that.
Shuts the door and goes back into her office.
Night.
Is there like another room that we should go to? Like, I don't
Oh,
know,
we can go to mine. Yeah, let's go to mine.
billiard room? Yeah, sure.
Y'all can go to my room.
Is it big enough?
Yeah. Rooms are huge.
Oh,
I love billiards.
yeah, I'll get
I'll
up
go.
and go.
Please describe your room.
I mean,
Go to
it's
the room!
this isn't. I guess this
Reveal!
it's still pretty. It's not super well decorated. I'm still pretty new here. But there's an okay amount of books, probably just enough to fill like one like desk shelf. Stuff is in the corner. I have just it's like a double bed, not too big, but it's a lot of very like things are just very like light in the room. I try to have like as much natural light in the room as possible. There are a couple like homemade stuff, like you can see like some crochet stuff. Some of it's half done. There's like a small little wind-up music box thingy. That's sort of like it's like a little just like a little figure that like stands and can turns. It's nothing super special. Yeah, it's pretty bare bones at the moment. A nice area rug.
Brings a room together. Has a room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who's sharing stuff / drinking? Rowina, I choose you.
oh, okay. I'll take a shot. I don't know. I am adopted.
Lucky.
Oof.
Can I do an insight check on it?
Yeah, roll inside check.
22.
With the 22, you know that she's telling the truth. You also know that the way she says adopted makes you feel like it's not just like a normal came from an orphanage thing. But she is telling the truth. With the 22 I'm giving you just a little bit more.
So I pick who's next now, since you
Yeah.
picked who's next.
Popcorn style, baby.
So Emory.
I like to think that Emory does their shots through straws.
Yep.
That's the skill.
Literally horrifying.
That's the skill.
Malort through a straw.
Oh, no.
Malort would melt
God.
the straw.
Is this just like a fact?
Yeah. Fact about ourselves.
Fun fact.
I have a really cool tattoo that I got over a scar that I got when I was a kid.
Nice.
What is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Emory lifts up his shirt,
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
and I can share it in the chat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find it.
Stream,
That's
I
so fun.
can't get it for you, but Sorry.
You can describe it, Zach,
We
with
can
your
put it
words.
on the,
Just for us
on the
Angie can
socials.
describe it.
With your words.
It is. Watch it not be readily available because I wasn't ready for this. It is a scar that. So there's a scar in the center of Emory's chest.
Oh, and there she goes.
What? Am I glitching?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Well, welcome to me opening any other thing in the computer.
Honestly.
So it's there's a scar in like the center of Emory's chest, and it's just like a small scar, but he got like necrotic veins tattooed up through like his shoulders and shit. And it goes like down like through his neck and stuff.
That's cool.
This is my favorite one. It took like a whole week to do.
That's a
my
tattoo.
Yeah.
When I was patching you up, I didn't know. I didn't want to ask, but no, that's badass. That's really, that's really cool.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I mean,
I
it does.
should've-
Yeah, it does look pretty realistic. Like it looks pretty
Yeah.
similar to when you see necrotic damage done.
The
I saved
craftsmanship,
up-
that's amazing.
I saved up for like a year for this.
Do you ever get
Money well
another
spent.
one?
Another tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got one since this. This is my last one. They're kind of expensive.
That's
Even the little ones. And I like rub my hands over my knuckles. Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I'd love to.
Good fact.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Aeliana.
Take a shot. Emory knows this one, so I don't know if it's fair, but no one else does, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it, but I have an alias. So if anyone talks about the painted sparrow, that's me.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I will say, Danny and Rowina being here a little bit longer, you have seen certain graffiti up throughout Danrek. That is, how would you describe the painted sparrow's signature?
Is kind of Celtic in design. It's black, kind of like a circle. It would be it's always different, but it's like always in a circular shape with like a Celtic design that's always a little bit different, but it's kind of like maze-like Celtic mix black.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't say anything, but cool.
I think all of us last.
Take a shot. Is there an equivalent to like football?
Oh my god.
Is there a sport?
Interesting. I've never thought of it, but yes, of course there is.
Right.
Spike ball.
Spike ball.
I like that.
Spike ball's
ball.
real, and it looks like
It's very
drunk
similar.
teenagers.
It's very similar to football. I mean, this is still like the area where like the tournament of redemption's actively happening. So it's like people like to watch like, like
Stuff in the off
violence.
season.
Yeah. Well, and like also just like violent acts, like get together for like big things like that. So I would say it's pretty similar to like rugby, maybe, except pretty similar to rugby. Spike ball.
I was captain of my high school spike ball team.
I can see that.
I was pretty
You
good.
would.
I did.
What a jock.
Yeah, I was. Still am. I don't know. I'm pretty. I would still play spike ball on the weekends sometimes back when I was in Pineville.
Look at that. Hey, we've all learned a fun fact about each other.
Great.
Why'd you all come here? Danrek isn't really like, I mean, it's great. It's a great city. But like
No, it's not.
Pineville or okay, wow, man. It's my fucking home.
I mean,
Okay.
Pineville is not without its faults, if you're including it in great cities. They look down upon magic users pretty heavily. That's part of the reason why I got out of there.
Is that the same for everybody else?
That about sums it up, honestly.
I got sent here not as punishment.
So it's punishment.
They just felt like I wasn't taking stuff seriously enough. So
What do you mean you weren't? What stuff weren't you taking seriously?
House of Balance stuff. So gathering intel, doing sweeps of the city, making sure things are okay, watching for any kind of, reason I actually got sent to that party was because I extra was not watching stuff carefully, and they basically were like, this is a test, you need to start taking this seriously. So it was kind of like the last chance at being good at stuff. So
Where'd you get transferred from?
the main place, I do know what it's called because there's a map.
Savonia.
Because it's also where Savonia. Yeah.
Is that right?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the main place of House of Balance is at the Temple of the Paramount,
Which is located.
south of Savonia.
So it's still that area. Yeah, just
It's on
south
the
of there.
map. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Still Savonian.
SOS.
Yeah, still basic area.
If this is crossing a boundary, please just.
No, I mean you just asked. No, no, I was at the. I'm from Savonia originally, kind of like outskirts of it, but basically, and Temple of the Paramount's not that far from there, so that's pretty much that's where my home base.
How did you get involved with the House of Powerful, organization like the House of Balance?
Yeah.
Don't share if you don't want to.
No, it's cool. My parents thought I could. I wasn't doing so great, I guess. Some not so great behaviors, and it's kind of like a treatment place, you could say. And that is true. They definitely help people with that, but they can also identify people that might be good for the real House of Balance. That was one of them. So, not too exciting.
That's not exciting, to use your words.
Basically, I got in a bar fight and don't really remember it, but
Hey.
yeah, I didn't win. And that was kind of like the final step of my parents being like, hey, this isn't okay, we need to talk. So, yeah.
I do think I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long night.
Yeah, I think maybe. Best.
Yeah, super tired.
What's the plan for the morning?
Now I gotta go.
That's
Maybe
right, you're
take
checking
this
with Rowina.
box to Rowina unless we wanted to leave it at her office.
I mean, do you feel like you should make contact? I think you should take the lead on this. I'll follow your direction.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no way she could, like, she wouldn't kick me out, right?
I mean, you would know better than us.
I think that I should not go.
Okay.
It kind of, yeah.
Is our
I mean,
next
that-
big thing the tournament?
I think so. I think we might have
It's
some
not for
downtime.
another
The vote is on
days.
the 13th. If you
few
count that.
days.
Oh,
The vote's on the 13th and the tournament's on the 15th.
Well,
and it's
we
only
still-
the 7th?
Yeah, this is currently the night of the 7th.
We still
Okay.
need to
Nailed
get.
it!
like we still are we still on board with trying to get Reyna into the council? Like I think it all
Well,
hinges
that's-
on.
Or if we
Well-
burn that bridge, we might want to talk to Wildra.
I mean,
We'll just see.
So
Let's just see. I mean,
Let's
like I
assume.
said, Reyna's.
We don't got anything pressing for tomorrow. I say I'm gonna sleep in. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm gonna take this opportunity.
My body
Really
wakes me
raining
up
out
pretty
there.
early.
anyone have another book I could borrow? I
Yes.
definitely didn't finish the last one.
Yes.
What
I
book did
have-
you just read?
You.
I didn't finish it. I don't know. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Emory looks at you. Insight check.
Sure, roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion or deception.
Oh my God.
I got a 13.
You got that one.
She definitely finished it.
I definitely finished it.
Okay, I clock that.
Uh-huh.
I have I think I wrote them down. The 3 that I brought. I do also have the book that I got from this place, the House of Balance, that is From Raj to Garn, Study of the Gods Through Multiverse Theory from Ingrid Stratus.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like
Interesting.
fiction or nonfiction?
Whatever the book I just didn't finish wasn't.
Okay, then
So many double
here,
negatives.
I'm not gonna get to this one for a minute, so I'll hand her the multiverse book.
Okay.
Oh, I might have written it somewhere else. Anyway,
All right, get out of my room. I gotta get naked to sleep.
Oh, okay. Good night.
why is everybody getting naked?
Run.
When you
like-
got it, baby.
Runs.
Okay. All right. So you all head out of Danny's room.
He likes tea.
uh, canon. So, does anybody do anything in particular before the night
Yes.
comes? Okay. So Emory's gonna do something. Anybody do anything else? Rowina's doing something. Anybody else? All right, Emory, we're going to start with you.
Wherever Aeliana is, I go to the door frame and I just lean against it. So you didn't read that book?
I started it.
But you didn't finish it.
No, here you go. You can have it back. Please take it away. She holds it back to you.
So you didn't get to the part when...
Because she rolled a natural one.
What was it called?
Do it.
Do you
Just do
remember?
whatever. Do whatever you want.
I don't think that Kelsey would be okay with this, but I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna make a decision for Aeliana. You notice that there's a dog earmark towards the back of the book.
Oh my god! You would never do this to me. Yes, but I gotta find where the books. It was something like woman. Oh god, the Queen Nirvana is what it's called.
The Queen Nirvana.
And it's not one of it's like not a dog earmark that's like still there, but like the page is slightly bent at the top, so you could tell at one point
Yeah.
there was a dog earmark there.
Oh my
Made a
god.
very big mistake.
I had the list of books.
I gotta honor
somewhere,
natural
I
ones.
swear.
That's totally fine. I
Um,
accept my fate.
Oliver
Emory
killed a
takes-
The
squirrel.
lore was my own.
Oliver killed a squirrel. You read porn.
The lore was my own.
That's
I hand the book back and I say, please take it away. Just, if you give it to anyone else, just give them a warning because it's a lot, and I didn't even get through the whole thing. So I don't want anyone else to be shocked like I was.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you like it?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
But you like coffee or tea?
This is the fake one. not actual
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Well, when I said before that I hadn't really thought about it, that's not a lie.
No wonder
And
this
I
book
know-
makes you squirm.
I go to bed now.
Okay, good night.
Thanks, bye.
Close the door. I like to imagine you run and jump into the bed and
Just,
scream
like,
into the
pillow
pillow.
open, like, no.
Emory, do you do anything else before you go to bed? Do you look over anything?
No, but I definitely start rereading this book.
Okay. All right. Rowina, what do you do before sleep takes you?
Two things. One, I'm going to take a few minutes to write a letter to Linda that I'm going to try to figure out how to get sent tomorrow.
Okay.
And then
You can put it in the front of the establishment. It'll just take a while.
okay, yeah.
Or you can try to find
and
a
then
hawk
I
service. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I feel like Rowena like tries to sleep but tosses and turns for a little bit and ends up like by the window looking up at the moon, kind of meditating in the same way that she did before.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a charisma plus proficiency bonus.
Charisma plus proficiency. 16, 17, 18.
Your mind is wandering. It's a bit hard to focus. You try to recreate that visage that you saw in that reflection, and it doesn't come to you. But what I will say with an 18 is you do feel confident it wasn't a dream.
Okay.
You may have woken up from it, but you saw it and it happened.
Yeah.
But you're not really able to connect with her again tonight. A bit too distracted.
I'm gonna just like journal about it for a little bit and then go to bed.
Yeah. All right. So the next day is the morning of the 8th. I'm just gonna. The way we're gonna do this is I'm just gonna kind of see what you guys want to get up to today. So we aren't really gonna RP this. You all wake up in the morning, get your breakfast, do your morning rituals. But we're just gonna kind of go one by one here and see what people want to get up to during the day. And if anyone says anything that you feel like, oh, my character would probably jump in on that, let us know. But yeah, so today is the 8th day of Garnian. You know that the vote is on the 13th. The tournament is on the 15th. But other than that, you're not really aware of anything in particular. You know where you stand, or you think you know where you stand with everything. So yeah, what do you think your character would get up to, or try to encourage the others to get up to today? Who wants to start us off? Emory.
I mean, I know definitely I would want to make contact with Rowina and bring her the evidence that we found for the case that we are using to try to get her to the council, and just like as if everything was still on as planned.
Totally. Okay,
If anybody...
would anybody like to join Emory in doing that?
Only if you ask.
I feel like if I was going to ask anyone, I would ask Aeliana, just because she also was affiliated with the Ravens and was like doing stuff with us.
Yeah, I would come because I don't think we should stick to the plan, like no one's alone. I think still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case. So maybe I come and I'm like, we can decide if I go in or not, but I'll go with you.
Okay, so that's something you two are planning on doing. That'll probably take up the first few hours of the morning. So everybody else, what are you doing for the first few hours? Oliver?
Oliver would check in with Rowena's and her husband. to see how is it healing or how's
Um,
that going?
the horn itself does not seem to be healing. It that seems to be a permanent damage kind of a thing. So yeah, we can kind of we'll get back to that. Danny, what do you think you'd be doing in this morning?
I think probably I would have spent the morning just going over what we learned with Lord Keeper Grin and letting her know about the box and just all that. Just filling her in basically on what Rowina also filled us in yesterday.
For sure. I think that Lord Keeper Grin would, once she actually was able to digest what you were saying, would congratulate you on doing a good job with the Black Hat, and say that she was disappointed to hear about the Reyna thing, and that she thinks that the others' judgment could potentially be clouded, and that you need to be wary of that situation and like be the one that is like realistic about that situation. She thinks that that would be a good role for you in this moment, and also just encourages you to continue and work with this group and find out what you can, because you're finding out more about the ongoings of Dariok than they have in a while of being there.
Cool.
We can kind of is there something that Rowina, your horn has not healed. Oliver has come to check on it. We can say that this is we can kind of pick up from there, maybe.
It doesn't seem like this is gonna heal on its own.
No, I don't think it is. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I don't think it's gonna. No.
I mean, the offer still stands. I could reinforce it with some type of metal if you want.
It could be cool. Let me
Make
think
it
about
a certain
it.
color. Yeah, feel free.
Maybe some gold.
Yeah, I have some contacts at some forges that we could definitely use.
All right.
Mm.
I am going to go try to send a letter. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but you're welcome to join me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the two of you head to mail a letter. Oliver, Rowina, Aeliana, and Emory, when you guys, we can say maybe for the sake of ease that you guys kind of leave around the same time. When you guys leave to go and head to your separate things, I will say you do notice another giant plume of smoke in the morning, and some people hustling and moving about. And it is in the docks district. It's actually relatively close to you. Although it is still like kind of sprinkling outside, you do see this roaring fire, or what probably the color's getting more black now. Probably what was at once a roaring fire.
Where in the dock district?
On the east side.
Is that where the sweet shop was?
Looks to be around from there. Yeah.
Oh, what?
And Rowina, you do remember that Waedra did allude to the fact that another establishment would be burnt last evening.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought that it was only the ones that were
on that list. The legend
that
gave
wasn't, but that one had been out of it. Was like it said on the list specifically.
It was marked off for sure. It was marked off. Yeah. It was crossed out, but it was there.
Right, we made the right decision. Fuck those guys.
I'll start running over them.
Okay.
It's a shame, but God, the docks district is going to smell good for days.
Emory and Aeliana, do you guys keep going, or do you follow on?
Yeah, but it's going to smell like cookies for like a week.
He's running towards the sweet shop?
He's running. You don't know. You just notice he's running towards the smoke. You know.
I look at Emory. I'm like, do we just go there first? Then he's running.
Yeah.
We follow.
So the four of you.
In heavy armor, you can catch him.
Yeah, not the fastest guy in the world, but honestly, not very short of breath. Very athletic.
Very athletic.
He did play spike ball.
Yeah. So he's good, but he's just slow. And as you follow, you catch up. And yeah, you eventually approach the docks district. You see that the bronze are there. They have like it's a lot more efficient this time. They have like cordoned off the section of the street where this fire is. But you do see sea salt sweets smoking. No longer, there's no flames anymore. It's in the docks district right next to the Azul Bay, so it was probably a little bit more easier to put out. A little bit more of the building is there, but you do see it's practically destroyed. It's not razed to the ground or anything, but it's practically destroyed, and it has been cordoned off.
Do I see Freya?
You do not see Freya. No.
No surrounding buildings or anything are burnt up like
Not
the
this
other
time.
one.
No.
I have to find Freya. She doesn't deserve this. I hope she's okay.
Do I see any Scarlet Cloaks running away?
I would say at this point you do not.
Donut!
You don't see
Too soon.
Any red cloaks running away. Seems that this might have happened overnight.
I'll start to try to ask around. People
Okay, yeah.
at the bronze, just like, did they say anything about the owners? Is she okay?
Yeah, I'll say you just like go up to a member of the bronze who's like there, like making sure.
I wouldn't go up to the member of the bronze.
Okay, cool.
Specifically,
you've been there enough to know people who like are around
Right.
the same spot. So you like, there's this let's see here, there's this establishment called Tybalt's Bait and Tackle, that is run by a halfling brother-sister couple, Terry and Tanya Tybalt. And you see the two of them looking really concerned and kind of like looking at everything. And I would say you've, at least Terry, you've definitely introduced yourself to, as he's the one who's usually like in the establishment more often than not. And you see him kind of like him and his sister like looking at everything.
Terry.
Oh, Oliver, you're right.
What happened?
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I wasn't there.
Oh, thank God. Well, just last night we just smelled burning, and we heard the commotion, and we came out, and it was just a flame and red. It was horrible to see, Oliver. It was horrible.
Was Freya there? Is she okay?
They both kind of look at each other. As far as we know, she's alive, but she was hurt pretty bad. She's at the hospital.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
This is
We
terrible.
thought when we didn't see you, we thought maybe the worst. So we're very glad to know you're all right, son.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. And he reaches up, puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "Hey, listen, I know your arrangement with Freya. If you need anything, even if it's just for a couple of days, let us know. All right?"
Thank you. I might take you up on that.
Yeah, of course. We'll be in the shop. And Tanya is just like kind of crying the whole time, and she looks up and she just like puts a hand, like would be putting a hand on your chest, but it's just kind of like on your abdomen, and she's just like, "Oh, poor Oliver, I'm so sorry, son."
Thank you. We'll rebuild it better.
Right. If you do happen to hear from Freya, please let us know. All right.
Of course, I will. Yeah, I'll send her your regards.
All right. And the two of them kind of like look at each other and like take this as like, okay, we've been out here for a while, and say their goodbyes to you and head back to their shop.
Yeah. It was the Scarlet Cloaks. Freya's in the hospital.
Yikes.
You muted, Kelsey. Or I just didn't hear you.
Do you want to go see her?
I want to check in, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to interrupt everybody's plans. I can go by myself.
Well, we shouldn't have anyone go alone, so we're later
Yeah, by
on
yourself
if you want
to,
someone to go with you.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Rowina, I think you made the right choice not trusting those Scarlet Cloaks, so I appreciate it.
I hope so. Hope I didn't cause us more trouble than it was worth.
Well, I wouldn't align with someone who was burning down innocence, so I wouldn't have said yes.
You're right. If the two of you still want to go, do what you need to do. We were gonna run some errands anyway, Oliver and I.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Be safe.
Jesus.
Are you saying bye, or do you need something, Emery?
Both.
Okay.
It kind of just happened at the right time, and then I was like, oh, let me lean into it.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, the list of businesses that we found are businesses that are fronts.
Yeah, fronts for the docksmen,
the docksmen
who work for the Seal Doors. Yeah.
Okay, so burning down innocence. Freya, by owning Sea Salt Sweets, would have been in cahoots with the docksmen.
But it was crossed off. Yeah, the previous owner, I think, was, or like she used to be. But the docksman's list had said Sea Salt Sweets no longer.
But you know what is on the list that I'm
What?
just reading?
What?
It's fucking Tybalt's Bait and Tackle.
Oh
Fucking
shit!
people I just talked to.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna fucking stay there.
Don't stay there, then. Oh my god, you're right.
Or maybe I do stay there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah,
Solve the
Maybe
mystery.
you do, and then we figure out what. Yeah, who's?
they were
I don't
nice
know.
people. I feel like I should warn them about their store.
But by
See,
warning them
okay,
about
this
their
is the
store,
problem
they
because-
might be in cahoots with the docksmen.
But this is the problem because everyone was like, "Oh, Copperbolt is in with the seal." He was a nice guy, okay? He was really grumpy, but he was not a bad person.
But how nice can you be if you're with the seal doors?
So I want to say for the record, Freya was not involved. She
know.
she got the store after everything happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know.
I don't know.
You actually, Emory, you specifically do know that to be true because it was the
Yeah.
Ravens who busted it. Yeah.
Busted.
Bussin'.
All that we know is it's
Bussin',
not
bussin'.
easy. It's very complicated. All of it's very complicated.
Yes, everything is gray.
But if we don't warn them, I mean, or we can. I mean, I know there's multiple stores, but we could wait at one of them and hope that we pick the right one. I don't know. But the
Well, I
next
can
one is
meet
going
you
to be
after-
burnt down. And
I
stop
think
the
that
Scarlet
they
Coats.
I know that she threatened me, but I believe her. I don't think that we can win a fight against them. We could maybe tip off the authorities, but I think they already know that it's happening.
I would
If
also,
we
well, I would also say to you, Rowena, you got the vibe from the way, just because this happened last week, so you got the vibe from the way Raedra said it. Is she is not, and her sisters are not the ones doing this. It is people of the Scarlet Cloaks who are doing it. They
I
wouldn't
mean, if we
risk
tip
themselves
off
doing
the
it.
authorities,
Yeah,
she'll know it's probably you.
true.
We have to do something.
I gotta go talk to Reyna.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's no,
First.
yeah, go do that.
Yeah.
Aeliana.
Okay. All right. So the two of you go off to head to Reyna. Oliver and Rowena head to mail a letter. So
Blue's Clues.
for the sake of brevity, we will say, how do you choose to get to the headquarters of the Ravens? You know that leaving the city will be much easier than entering it, so you can't just go
Yeah.
through the main gate. I just wanted to make sure.
I think
Maybe the silo?
similarly to how we've been doing it during the daylight, we just go through like a bunch of civilians,
Yeah.
but then we can easily access the sewers from the silo.
Yeah. Well, you don't even need to go into the sewers if you're going through the silo. The silo leads right down into it.
But I mean, like to get back.
Oh, to get
Yep,
back.
yep.
Yes, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That is correct. Okay, so you make your way to the Ravens HQ.
That's so pretty. I don't want to lose this place.
You find yourself entering the establishment.
Oh wait.
What?
On the way from, we don't have to roleplay this or anything, but on the way from wherever we are to the silo, I would stop at the custard place.
Okay.
Because I know that Reyna loves the lemon custard, and so I pick up a canister of that.
Okay. And then you hurriedly walk.
Well,
so that
yeah,
it
I
doesn't-
try. I'm just like, the whole time I'm like, that cold box.
Do you put it in the box?
What a great idea. No,
Oh my
no, but I think about it.
You
waste a
head
good box.
to the Ravens HQ. You walk downstairs. It smells as if a breakfast was recently made, but
No.
there's nothing but just a few dishes, and you don't see anybody in the main area. You see that the door to Raina's office is closed.
Can I whisper to Emory first, as we're approaching the silo? Like, she wouldn't be talking outside, but like,
Yeah.
are we going like full transparency, or are we lying? Let's plan this in advance.
Well, I don't think we have to lie. I think we just come in like we have something and just keep going. Like,
Just pretend
you
like it
know,
didn't
we have
happen.
no reason to believe. Nothing happened to us. Nothing.
So we're pretending like Rowina didn't tell us.
Is that right? Is that...
I just feel like maybe being honest is the right way to go, but I can lie pretty well. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about... Okay, I mean, let's try it.
Being honest.
Yeah. Are you thinking differently now?
No. Yes. No, we need to be honest. It's the right thing to do. We have to be the good guys.
Good guys.
Honest. Yes.
All right.
The good guys.
So you make your way down and see everything that I described earlier.
I would go knock on Reyna's door.
Who is it?
It's Emory, and Aeliana.
Hi.
Come in. You open the door. She is sitting behind her desk. And she has her dagger out and is sharpening it.
Hey, boss.
We brought you a gift.
Custard, lemon.
So did you not speak with Rowina last night, or are you just being an imbecile?
No, we did.
Then you should know,
Transparency.
Emory, of all people, that you're not going to flatter or bribe your way into a discussion with me. I appreciate the thought. What are you doing here?
We found some pretty robust evidence for your guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I hold up the box.
And the
the
journal.
missing organs from the victims.
Leave that
He was-
outside.
Yep.
Got it.
I mean, it aids the case.
And the journal too. Don't
And the
forget.
journal, yes. His
Ties them all
journal,
together.
disgusting. Absolutely
Yeah.
horrific reading.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
Nope.
Okay. She takes the journal. On the back of the journal, you see that there is a symbol on the back of the journal.
What is it, Zach? What does it look like, Zach?
You don't know what it is. You've never seen this symbol before, but you do see this symbol on the back of the journal.
What the hell?
Ew! Got some eye crusties.
It's an eyeball.
Symbol on
What?
journal.
Yeah, notes.
Eyeball. I'm not even gonna try to draw that.
Hold on real quick.
And it's got 4 nodes. 5 nodes.
Nodes! Oh, I don't like that. I don't know why.
Well, it kind of does look like nodes, right? It's like
It does. It does.
It's like,
It's the word.
yeah.
What's the name of the? Okay, SB. What was that?
That was the sons of bitches.
No.
It was the
The other ones. Shadowblades.
Shadowblades.
Do we know that is that connected to this?
You don't know about any symbols for the Shadowblades.
Okay. No, I just know.
We'll just pass on that for now. That was the only other group
okay.
we didn't know much about.
I'll clock it.
Okay.
Clocking it.
Yeah, she looks at it and just kind of puts it on the desk. And she says, "Thank you."
You got it. What's next?
Not sure.
Because we could keep pushing you towards this council seat. I'm sure we can talk with Wildra.
That's moving forward.
And Yeah.
I don't need your help with that.
Okay. Where do you want me then?
Aeliana,
Yes.
please.
Okay. She'll leave. Close the door. Sit awkwardly.
Yeah. As you're sitting there, Aeliana, from out of one of the nearby shadows, Alistair steps out, and he just has a crossbow, and he's just holding it down, and he's just staring.
I'm not going to do anything.
I know. And that's all he says. And he just keeps staring at you.
She'll just like look down at her hands and kind of, like, slump a little bit. Oh.
Rowina or Reyna looks at you, Emory. Sit down, please.
I said.
What did she tell you?
That the leader of the Scarlet Cloaks is your mom. That though we have the same goal, we have different ways of reaching it, and she did not like the position that your mother took on that, so she declined to help in that way. We still want to root out the Sildors, though. We just don't want to do it the same way, I guess.
Emory, have you not learned in your time in this city that if someone is not with you, they are against you?
That we are with you, though. We're with you. We're same goal. There's no disagreement there.
Rowina knows things. Now. Things that I trusted her with. Things that I trusted all of your new friends with.
Okay.
How many people since you've started at the Ravens have just left? The answer to that is 0.
None.
If someone leaves the Ravens out of force, it is either through exile or in some cases worse.
Okay.
I've been struggling, Emory, to be honest. I like your friends. I do.
Yeah.
And I thought we had a shared trust. But Rowina showed me last night that that trust is not mutual. And that I have put my trust in a person that does not trust me back. And that is very dangerous in our line of work. Do you agree?
Yeah, but I mean, she only just met you, and I mean,
And what did I do upon just meeting her? Did I welcome her into my home, house her, feed her, protect her? Because that's what I did upon just meeting her. All I did was ask a few questions. Rowina asked none, as far as I know. Don't you trust me, Emory?
Yeah.
My mother and the Scarlet Cloaks are intense. I'll be the first to admit it. But it's a lifetime of violence and oppression that can make you that way. I'm not going to fault them for being angry. I'm not going to fault them for being broken and trying things that have never been tried before. They're not just going to... My mother and her sisters have no plan of just murdering and ruling through tyranny. But they do know when it is time to lance a boil. And cauterize the wound afterwards. Sometimes it's the only way to do it.
But you are still hurting people on that path that don't need to be hurt.
Emory, please, give me a way to end the sealed doors without hurting anyone.
We were on that path, weren't we? Or I thought that's what we were doing. We had a plan. We had a
And you think that plan involved not hurting anyone? You think we would just... I would get voted and we'd win the hearts of the people and that would be the end of the day. Just like one of your books you read. Emory, the world, you of all people should know, is more complicated than that. It requires a firmer hand than that. I've been the leader of the Ravens. Emory, I hate this. You've become to mean a lot to me. I care for you, and I feel as if I've shown nothing but that.
But you're gonna kick me out anyway, aren't you?
I'm putting the decision in your hands.
No. You're gonna do it. You're gonna look me in my eye and you are gonna tell me to get out and to never come back. And you don't want me here. And you're done with me. And if I step foot in this establishment again, it'll be like every other person that you've sent away.
But that's not true, Emory. That's not how I feel.
But that's what you're gonna tell me. Make a choice. Because you're making me make one.
I made my choice for your friends. I'm giving you a choice out of respect. If you don't want it, then I will make a choice.
I will stand up. I will... Is the journal in her hand or on
It's on the desk.
I will take the journal.
You see her She doesn't even reach a hand out. There's like a moment of like wanting to stop you, but then she just stops herself.
And I will put it in my bag. And I will turn around. And I will open the door.
Before you walk out of that door, I just want to make sure you know the decision that you are making for people you met 4 days ago. And you hear that, Aeliana, as the door is open.
I've made decisions on much less time. And I shut the door. And I take the box. Actually, Aeliana would see I shut the door. And I run up to my room. I grab as many books as I can and put them in my larger backpack, my 21 liter or something, I don't know. And take my like, I don't take the whole blanket off the bed because I can't fit it, but I would cut out one of the little like stars and just shove it in, and then any other like trinkets and knickknacks that I've collected over the course of the 6 years, and put my backpack on, come back down the stairs, grab the box. Come on, we're leaving.
Before you get back into the main room, as you turn to leave your room, and Aeliana, you notice this, Alistair is standing there. But he doesn't have a crossbow. Are you
I
sure?
just nod.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She already doesn't trust me. I can tell.
You see a single tear fall down his scaled face, and he opens his arms.
Yeah, I would just like almost too forcefully leap.
Yeah. He gives you a big squeeze, and he whispers in your ear, "Don't stay gone forever. Forever doesn't exist."
It's not real.
He pushes you away.
Quickly now, before I cry.
And you go to Aeliana in the main room.
Yeah. I would say, come on, we're leaving. Grab up the box and start down the path of the sewers.
Okay.
As we go, I would like to duck behind the bar and steal 2 bottles of apple whiskey, and I would like to hide them in my cloak, my patchwork cloak. I'd like to hide them, and I will run after Emory.
I'm gonna say easily, no roll required, easily enough.
And she'll give like a little nod to
yeah.
Alistair.
As you land down into the sewers, you go a little bit of the way, and then up above you see a torch coming your way, and you see Nessa making her way through the sewers. And she's walking through. Oi, hey.
Hey.
Just now getting home. It's been a long night. What about you?
I was just leaving, actually.
Aeliana's inching away.
Why have so
Yeah,
much,
we're going.
Why is so much stuff?
I'm gonna go. I'm done. I'm done with the Ravens. I left.
What do you mean? People don't just leave.
Irreconcilable differences.
She like hits you on the shoulder. You fucking with me?
No. God, that was aggressive. No, I'm not fucking with you. No, there some shit's going down. Reyna doesn't like this new crew, and I can tell she doesn't trust me. And I'll find my way. I'll find my way. I always have. I always will. I'll see you around.
Where are you going?
If I tell you,
How could I?
d-
I mean,
we'll.
how could I find?
You don't. It's okay. You'll be cool. I'll run into you. I'll be at the House of Balance for a while.
I don't really know where the fuck that is. So.
Great, good. I think that's the point.
We can't really tell. We can't really tell them.
Yeah, we don't.
She shoots you a dirty look as soon as you open your mouth.
Hey, I
Don't know, Nessa. It's cool.
You're choosing them over us? What about Alistair? What about me? Listen, I know we always.
You hate me. Come on.
Are you a fucking idiot, Emory?
No. No, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be the star now. You're gonna be the bright and shining, up and coming, fucking hot shit.
As I always should have been. Good luck. See you around, I hope.
Yeah. Me too.
And she turns and she keeps walking.
And I'll just turn around and walk the opposite way.
Yeah. And Aeliana turns and keeps up with you. We cut away from this as you two continue your way into the city. Oliver and Aeliana, or Oliver and Rowina. Rowina, how do you decide to mail the letter?
What did you say would be like the quickest way to do it? Because I also want to mail it in a way that it would get directly to her.
Yeah, the quickest way to do it would be to, well, if you're wanting it to get directly to her, I don't know if that'll happen.
Yeah. Okay, well, as close as it can.
Yeah, but the quickest way would be by hawk.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to find a place for that.
Yeah, easily enough. Wanting to send it to Pakra, it's this is an expensive messaging service.
Yeah.
It's a gold for every 2 days of travel for the hawk. So you're looking at probably 2 gold total for this for sending this letter.
It's worth it.
All right, so take that 2 gold away
I'll
from your
pay 2 gold.
inventory.
I'll send you the letter.
Yeah, of course. It'll take probably 2 days to get there, and then however long she takes to. Do you? Well, you wouldn't really be able to actually. So never mind. Okay, where do the 2 of you head after that?
Do you want to go
Hospital?
to the hospital? Yeah. Yeah.
If there's time, yeah, I'd like to at least check on her. Maybe I can
Yeah.
help.
We've got all the time in the world, I think.
I will say, once again, for the sake of brevity, you do find your way to the hospital, which is in the commoner district, and you ask after her. She is alive. She's not even. She's badly burnt on her abdomen and upper left thigh, and is currently in basically what would be a medically induced coma for the pain. So she is alive, but so that she can like start the healing process, she's currently like unconscious.
I'll just bend down, kind of whisper in her ear. I will find who did this to you, and I will make them pay.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check with proficiency bonus.
Wisdom check. Okay. 11 plus 6, so 17.
17. As you say that, it's an overcast day outside. You hear a distant roll of thunder as you say that. And within that thunder, you hear the final, what you would know to be the final ping of metal against metal, as someone bangs on an anvil.
Yeah, we can. She's
a cleric of Brarnin. You feel in this moment, maybe not as intense as a paladin, but an oath has been made.
Do you want to stay?
No, I think it's best if probably I'm not seen here. We're not seen here.
Yeah,
so
I think that's a good idea.
She's in a good place. This seems like a fine hospital.
Yes,
Is it a fine hospital?
yes.
I don't know. I'm not
It's.
I don't know either.
It's okay.
Seems like an okay
it seems
hospital.
like it's more. It seems like it's more so like. It would be amazing if they had better funding. It's like the staff is really good and they really care. But
The nurses are just
they
great.
just, it's like it's one of those situations.
That's really what's important.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could
we
come
should
back in a
get out.
couple days and check on her again.
Yeah. No, I would like that.
I mean, it's literally easier for them to just knock this woman out than like actively, heal her. So.
Right.
Where do you head after that?
If I'm not prime, who was the letter to? You don't have to tell me again, please.
Oh, it was to my mother.
Your mother? Weren't you adopted?
Yeah, not
Your mother?
really my.
You're not okay.
Linda.
Sorry. Isn't that Aeliana's mom? Or is it my getting
Nope.
my wires crossed?
Nope.
Getting your wires crossed.
Okay, different person. All right, never mind. I gotta check my notes.
They're sisters. No.
Didn't you work for their family? Am I wrong?
That's correct. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
did. Yes, I did work for their family for a little while.
Okay.
Sorry, you weren't talking to the DM. You ask a random.
I'm
guy,
always talking to
Didn't
the
she
DM.
work with their family for a bit?
Yeah.
What?
We should probably meet back at the House of Balance.
Yeah.
I think that was.
Yes, we should see how it went.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Aeliana and Emory are also heading back to the House of Balance, right? Okay.
What does she mean I'm an idiot? What does she fucking mean by that? She's so fucking high and mighty.
Yeah,
She
she's
gets
really
exactly what
mean.
she
I mean,
wants. Yeah, she's really fucking mean.
yeah.
I can't believe they thought I had a crush on her.
I mean, I can definitely sense the tension there, Emory, but I don't think that she's a good fit for you. She's not very nice.
I don't like it's not even a thing.
Doesn't
Anyway.
have to be a thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
Probably
perfect.
shouldn't
Great.
be a thing.
Good. Yep.
I think
it
that
shouldn't.
relationships should probably have a bit more. Well, I guess I don't know. Niceness? Is
I
that
don't
how that
know.
works?
I don't know either.
Hmm. Maybe being mean is right. That doesn't feel right.
I didn't like how that felt when you said it.
Okay. All right. So the two of you are talking about this conversation as you make your way back. We'll go ahead and say, just for the sake of ease, that, Danny, you did say you were going to sleep in for a little bit. So, Danny, you slept in for a little bit, had that conversation with Grin, and then we're going to take a little bio break, and we will pick back off with everybody reconvening.
Everyone just goes,
We will pick back off with everybody
Fair enough.
reconvening at the House of Balance. So, stay
Thumbs up.
tuned, stretch, get some water, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Oh, well, okay.
Hey, we're back. And you know who else is? The party, as you all have found yourselves back in the main room of the House of Balance.
Zach,
Yes, sir.
could I have left a business card with Freya just so she knows I was there?
Of course, yeah, for sure. You even there's there's like a.
Can I like tuck it into her like a hand or something?
You can do that. I was gonna say that there was a vase of flowers that someone else left that you can kind of lean it up against.
I don't want her to
Seemed
think
like
that
the
I got her
flowers were from
flowers.
you.
That's true.
Yeah,
You're
so
not. And you
I'll
can't
just-
lie. So.
Right, I was just tucking into her hand.
Gotcha. Yeah. She's canonically
funny.
vampire sleeping.
Perfect.
Aw.
That's how you call it, right?
Yeah.
No?
This is coma.
That's
sleep.
how you call it.
That's how you call it.
So yeah, everybody arrives at the same time, and you're all there.
Danny.
Hey,
How
Hey,
did it
guys.
go?
I mean, I didn't really do anything. How'd your stuff go, guys?
Yes, what
Well,
did Rowina say?
she is carrying the box of the journal and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
still
how
have
did
the
it go?
bars.
We should get this
Good.
back to
I think we should put it
the
back.
house. Yeah, we should get this back to the house.
We're in the house.
We can keep the journal, maybe, or not.
No,
No,
think
I
the
think
journal
that
would
we
be
should put it
helpful,
all
but-
back.
Put it all
We should
back.
Put it all back.
Where's the journal?
Fuck. It's in my bag.
Yeah, we took it. What?
I just
Okay,
didn't know if
that's
you took
two.
it back out to discuss it. That's all.
Nope, it's too meta.
Who does
Um,
want to see it? I'm so confused. Why does he want it out in the House of Balance?
Let's
Let's just pile everything up right here on this table that is in the view of everyone in the room.
no.
Is
I want to know
what?
it is.
How did everything go? Yeah, how did everything go with Raven?
It's fine. It's whatever. We got stuff to do. We got things to accomplish. We should probably come up with a new plan. I don't think.
We left and everyone was sad, so I wasn't in the room, but I assume it didn't go well. And
So
that's-
Again,
that's kinda
Wildra-
lost,
I'm
frankly,
so sorry.
to be clear.
Wildra would be a good, probably a good next step. Maybe just trying to get her on our side. I'm fine. You guys, I'm fine. It's fine.
Are we enemies of the
What?
Ravens now?
I don't know if we're enemies, but we are not welcome. And that's fine. They're low level anyway.
They're not gonna like come after us or anything.
No. I don't think they really have reason to, unless we... I mean, she said if you're not with me, you're against me, or if you're not with us, you're against us. And I
Okay.
tried to tell her, we're not against you.
That
It's
doesn't
just
sound good.
different. And
I'm also
Here's-
not against her. I'm against her mother. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I was nothing but respectful to Reyna. I
He
just
seems to think
disagreed
that
with
it's
her
all
mother.
one.
But I mean, facts on the table. We know that the head of the Securities Guild, who might be a council member, is a leader of a secret society whose mom is a co-leader of another secret society that is setting fires in the village. That's some pretty hefty information to have
well, she
that people
can't.
wouldn't want out.
We're not getting her on the council, so unless she gets herself on the council, that isn't going to be a problem.
Are we putting on the council instead? Assuming we even have the possibility
Do we-
to do that,
I mean,
because
is it
I
up to
feel
us?
I feel a bit under resourced.
Well,
That's
sort
valid.
of. I mean, kind of. That's my question. Without this, I mean, the Ravens were the one pushing us to do all this stuff. Without them, I mean, what's next, really?
Kill
I
the
mean,
seal
we have-
doors.
To stop
Yeah,
the seal doors and bring the
so
Scarlet
that-
Cloaks to justice.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the Scarlet Cloaks want the same thing as us. They just think that destroying everything around the seal doors is the way to get to them, right?
I mean, they just put an innocent woman in the hospital.
I tried to tell her.
She had nothing to do with this.
If the Scarlet Cloaks are really as powerful as they say, then maybe all we need to do is set up a situation where they have to take on the seal doors head on.
Not bad.
I mean, You met them at a place they trust. I mean, probably wouldn't use that meeting spot again, but
No, it didn't seem like a place they would use again. But what if we, I don't know, we could tell the seal doors that the Scarlet Cloaks are the one doing it and have them set up an ambush?
I think they know that the Scarlet Cloaks are. If we know, I'm assuming they know.
Well, I mean, they've made
Sure.
it
I mean,
clear
the red
they're
smoke,
doing it,
yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't super personally want to establish contact with that family.
No, I don't.
I can try to get a job at the Violet Field, set up myself in an innocuous way.
I feel like I'd have an in still if that's what we want.
Yeah.
So is this what we're doing now? We're just taking down this one family person by person, and then
It's
what?
not just one family. They're
And we blame it on
leading a
this
human
Scarlet
trafficking
Cloaks.
organization.
Right.
Still need to figure out what's going on at Waldra.
That's the next. It might not just be the seal doors that are supplying whatever's going on there.
The seal doors were clearly behind the docksmen, and now that the docksmen are compromised, the seal doors are ending them.
And I bet they're using the bronze.
Yeah. Currently, we have every single organized group against us. Just to say that out loud.
We've made a lot of enemies in the past 4 days.
Yeah, it's been a long 4 days.
Hey, are you okay?
Hmm?
You cut
Me?
out at your name, at the name.
Danny. You good?
I'm good. I'm just really feeling. Just feels very over, at least in my head.
Hmm.
It's almost like too big picture that I can't. I feel like I'm. What do we do?
Yeah.
So
Smaller bites? Maybe?
you know what?
Appetizers.
I feel like I
Yes.
can't change anything until. I mean, is it shitty to say that I kind of just want to wait until the council vote?
No.
I mean,
Should
we
we-
could at least
I
make
mean-
contact with Wheeldra before then. We can't influence the vote. Reyna was our only, chance of doing that.
We do
Well,
need to get rid of this box. I think that is the only priority between now and then.
Yes.
We
Yes.
absolutely have to get rid of this.
Yes.
But I actually don't hate the idea of just laying low and
Should
seeing
we-
what happens.
Do something to try to prevent another fire if we think there might be one between now and then?
I mean, the only thing that I could do is contact the Tybalts and stay at their place of business and see if I get lit on fire. I don't know.
Don't do that.
You just,
Okay.
Somebody will
wait.
go with you.
Right. Or camp
Well-
outside.
you
or
just give
something.
them a warning.
Just a warning, I think.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
catch
hesitant
the
to.
people-
I'm kind of hesitant to go up against any. Sorry, the last fight we got ourselves into kind of
It was bad.
immediately almost died. So just
It was bad.
I mean, we can't just back down from any fight that comes our way.
I mean,
We don't have to seek it out either.
it's
It's
not really coming
that.
our way.
Yeah.
I mean, if we pick off low-level Scarlet Cloaks while we wait.
They could just
anyone
be
here
throwing a
Has anyone here fought a
Firebolt.
Scarlet Cloak before?
no.
Have I fought a Scarlet Cloak before?
Probably not, but just like the Ravens, that there are just like normal people in the Scarlet Cloaks. Or at least people that you would be capable of handling.
Yeah, I mean, probably the people they're sending to set fires are people that they're willing to lose.
Right. And we can also just be there to make sure that innocent people don't get hurt.
Yeah,
I also think if we're able to
love that.
catch the Scarlet Cloaks red-handed, I mean, I know Reyna's taking her mother's side blindly right now, but will she always?
I mean, if we catch them, we don't have to bring it to the securities guild. And bring it to the Bronze. Give them more
True.
fuel to go after the Scarlet Cloaks. I mean, give them evidence.
True. It's a good idea,
First this
actually.
box.
First the box. Now the box.
I mean, we can't just like get rid of it. It's evidence that could lead to a murder.
We have to take it back to the
conviction.
house, right?
Yeah, I would think we should put it back, and then that way, if they come snooping around, maybe we can at least get them to go in and come to the conclusion themselves.
If they haven't already searched, but yeah.
What time of day is it?
Noon.
Not a great time to be sneaking through windows.
It rarely is.
You wait till tonight.
I mean, the longer we wait with this box, the more likely it is that they already searched the house and we lose our
It's
opportunity.
also not really cold anymore.
Odd.
We're gonna need some ice.
Ugh.
Oh.
Okay, but we can't have replaced the ice.
Yeah, we can't have replaced the ice because then they're
Right.
gonna think that somebody.
Right.
So this is good, even though it's terrible.
Well, you guys went
Al-
once. Does it seem
Also,
like
I
there's a
wanna-
way to
I
easily?
just want to like kind of lay something out there that you would probably think about. Like, Henry has been taken by the Gold Hoods, which means the odds of them being at his house or having already been at his house are pretty good.
So
Yeah.
we should get the box to the Gold Hoods without
Secretly.
them thinking. Yeah.
Right. Drop it off. Is there like a drop-off box?
Evidence
An
box,
ask
just
no
kind of-
questions
Somewhere,
box.
How would we say that
I'm
we
gonna
got
put
it?
this on the front door step.
We wouldn't say anything. Leave a note.
No, we just leave it.
Well, how are they gonna link it to the? You're right. But have you seen the gold hoods? They're not the brightest bunch.
I just think that we can't. I'm kind of with Danny on this one. I'm getting a little overwhelmed, and I don't think we can solve all of the problems. And right now, we need to not put a target on our back. That is the
Right,
number
no, I
one
agree.
thing.
I agree.
And as much as I would love to do this right, the way to do it right was Rowina, and now that's
Yeah.
kind of gone.
We're tapped.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is his journal just an outright confession?
How about
Journal it.
I'll
Journal
read it.
journal.
Yeah, I didn't hear, and I'll take it out and hand it to.
I'll just
Aeliana.
start reading it.
You recognize the
this.
symbol.
Who does?
Where did you get that journal? Or I know where you got that. Can I see that journal?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
So are you alright?
No.
What's wrong?
I mean, I'll start looking through it for anything.
You find, first of all, it's bad. There's some entries that are not good.
Weird.
But
What are
one
they
of
at?
them,
Gross.
yeah.
Ew, ew, ew.
But one of them talks about while he was prowling at night,
Ew.
he came across a clandestine meeting of some sorts between three figures, one quite large, one somewhat smaller and feminine, and the other looked to be a warrior of some sorts, soldier in armor. Couldn't really see faces. They were shrouded in hoods. Heard a conversation about shipments arriving on time. Heard about he heard about something mentioning the blades. At one point the soldier got a little angry and said something along the lines of, "You're not the only one working for someone." And he kind of gestured with the hilt of his sword, which had that symbol on it. And Henry was musing about what that symbol could mean and sketched it on the back of his journal.
What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you freaked out about it.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is.
Why'd you freak out?
I've only seen this symbol one other time. I didn't even really see it. Well, I've seen it. Never mind. I know what it is now. This is a lot. I've only seen this symbol one other place, but I don't know what it is, what it belongs to.
When
Where
did you last
see it?
Yeah, what's the context?
Oh God, Aelia.
Oliver's like looking at Aeliana.
She doesn't say it. She's just like,
What?
Do
you know?
I saw it on this, and I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out this sphere that is almost like vibrating.
Whoa.
And it's made of like an infinite amount of gears. Like it's a Rubik's cube made out of just like the more you look at it, the more
hell yeah.
deep it goes with gears. So it's like last time I saw it was this.
And you see it. Yeah, you see the symbol on the device. There's two places of the device that aren't actively moving and having gears, and they're like little plates on either side where you assume the object could be held. And both sides have that symbol on it.
What is this?
Does this look familiar?
No, what this is, to be honest with you.
Do you, Danny? Go ahead and roll a history check.
7.
No, never seen it before.
7.
Freaky.
Can I roll a history check? I'm okay at history.
That's pretty cool.
16.
Toy?
Why is it vibrating?
Nope.
It is not cool. I don't
Does it do
know.
anything?
Why do you have it?
I don't know why I have it. Yes, it does do something.
You don't
What
know
does it
why
do?
you have it.
It's personal.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's I don't. That's all I know about that symbol. I don't know what it is or where it came from. But apparently,
You do know
that
where it
symbol,
came from.
I do know where it came from. I don't know what it is.
Where did it come from?
It's personal.
Personal.
Why are you? This is
All right, so
what?
a couple times I've been like, hey, who has shit they need to talk about? Anyone else got a giant vibrating thing on them? Oh, that sounded... Does anyone have something magic that could potentially be a thing on them, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's
Oh
fine.
man, I am not alone.
She points to her hair, and it's the brush, the paper
Okay.
brush with the glass handle.
All right, does that have potential? What is that? What's going on? Does that have a connection to something?
My paintbrush?
Yeah, I don't know. If we're all just finding this stuff out, what's up?
It's my spell focus, I guess.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm just a dude in some robes.
I'm
like
just trying to
full...
answer your question.
No. I'm just trying to. Sorry, that sounded a little bit aggressive. Did not mean it like that. I'm
Alright.
just more like surprised and like,
Yes.
hey,
Yes.
I got nothing. Again, dude in robes. That's.
I just have my cloak. My cloak is magic.
Cool.
Oliver, is it dangerous if we don't know?
You were quiet enough that we couldn't hear you, Angie.
Nobody cares about mine. That's fine.
You
No, what
were
did you say?
quiet. We couldn't hear you. You were kind of.
What was that? What was that, Emory?
It was just this stone. I stole it.
From where?
Somebody that came to the orphanage once. He had this little stone as like a brooch on his jacket. And some of the kids bet me that I couldn't sneak it off of them, and I did. I don't know what it does, but I like it.
This is your first time thinking about this object in a while, Emory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cute.
And you are kind of reminded, because you start talking about the guy that you stole it from.
Mm-hmm.
And you are kind of reminded. You hadn't really thought about it because Emory doesn't really think about things like this.
Yeah.
But he was, funnily enough, he was a green tiefling man.
What?
I look at Rowina and I look at the stone and I because the stone is green.
Yes, it is.
Can I cast Detect Magic on it?
For sure.
I do it.
It gives off a sense of, with a luck stone, I would say that's divination magic.
That doesn't say.
Yeah, I would. It seems divination to me.
Divination magic?
You just
I think...
you stole that off of somebody. Who did you steal it off of?
I look at Rowena.
It's not mine.
It was a guy who looked like you.
Like me?
It was a green tiefling. You see Oliver just go into like a cold sweat.
What's going on? This is so weird. Dude, what is your problem?
Can I see that? Can I see that?
What's happening?
I'll hand it over.
Yeah, you grab the stone.
Don't mess with it. I love it.
When did this happen?
I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
I was still at the orphanage. So years ago, 10 years ago.
So
10 years ago you saw this man?
Ago.
5? No. How long have I been
I need to
gone?
know when you saw him. Emory.
I
somewhere
need to
between
know as
6
well,
and
I'm
10
interested
years.
in why you know.
I don't know.
You cast Identify on the stone. You do know that it is a luck stone, and you don't really get anything else off of it. It's a luck stone with divination magic, and it's green, pretty.
Can I have it back? You're being weird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What else can you tell me about him?
He was just fucking
Everything
rich.
you know.
Do you think they let us talk to them? No, I just saw him. We all saw him. He came in. He went into Beard's office. We saw the green brooch. And my friend Cece was like, bet you can't get that stone, bet you're not sneaky enough.
Oliver,
And I did.
As a private investigator, roll an investigation check.
Oh boy.
15 DC.
No. Oddly enough, not proficient in investigation.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So
What a
really,
build.
the rest of you all are connected, except for me. Oh, that's cool.
You didn't hear him
That
say
you know
anything?
of.
Not
Give it
necessarily
time.
connected to that.
We'll connect. Not in a.
No.
No.
Does this have anything to do with the symbol that's on the serial killer journal and also this?
Yeah, I got, as far as I know, I got this device from a green tiefling man.
What?
About 9 months ago.
Oh.
As far as you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean that you don't remember getting it?
I made a mistake.
No.
You don't remember getting this orb from a green tiefling guy?
I know it was a green tiefling, and that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I got it from a green tiefling. I don't know exactly how.
Do you know... Okay, let's get this out of the way. Are you missing a large portion of your memory? Do you know who you are? Is that a thing?
I wouldn't call it a large portion. There's a little blip.
How big? How little is a little?
I mean, less than a day, I think.
So not
Yeah.
years? or
No.
anything? Okay.
Again, as far as I know. Why is everybody writing things down?
There's a lot of pieces. My brain can't think about all of them at once.
Cool.
Okay, well, she's
Okay,
dangerous.
so-
Like, what's going on? I mean, what?
So the web of
Yes, he's
this,
dangerous.
Rowina
Ugh.
worked for Aeliana's family. Rowena's maybe relative had gone to Emory's orphanage, got a brooch, and that person, possibly the same, also gave Oliver that thing.
Just
Be
because
more
they were a
than
green tiefling does not mean we are related.
Yeah.
No, oh no, totally. But has anyone else? I've never seen another green tiefling.
It is one of the
I
more
have.
rare colors of tiefling.
That is a
That's
good
the only
point.
one.
I've seen a lot of tieflings. I've seen a lot of tieflings. Green, not the most.
Tieflings.
Yeah.
Tieflings.
I'm sure that it's a coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidences.
I'm stressed. Is anyone else stressed?
Yeah.
I've never been more stressed.
Ooh, hold on.
I really
I'll
don't.
look in my cloak and I'll get out like two little look like freeze dried strawberries. Here.
Oh,
What is this?
no, not
What
for me.
is it?
You're stressed. Just have it. Just have one.
Pick even surrounds Michael.
Evens.
What is it?
She does not eat it.
Kelsey just DM'd Michael as a
Yeah.
player.
She
Ooh.
looks at it. I don't.
I'll pop one in my
I'll have-
mouth.
I want. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
She'll
I'll
hand it
give
to
one to
Emory
Emory.
instead. Here you go.
Emory, you've seen these before.
I know.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Oliver?
What is it?
Just helps you feel good. Helps you relax.
No, that's
No,
not
you're
what
being
yet.
Good ones.
Too cagey, man.
Okay. Oh, he's being too cagey.
They're drugs.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs?
I'm sorry.
Nothing hard. It's the.
The good kind.
I don't. Yeah. What are? I don't know what they're called in this universe.
But the version of like weed or marijuana would be blue vine leaves.
They're just fruits mixed with blue vine leaf.
Oh, shit.
We need to get rid of a box full of organs,
Oh yeah, man.
so I'm gonna pass on the drugs.
It's gonna make it so much easier.
Is that what we're doing? Do we have to do that today though? Is that
Yeah.
going to be like a today
Yes,
thing?
now.
You need to
No, yeah.
go
Not-
and
well,
get
not-
it out.
Brack walks into the main room from outside. Have you guys moved?
Aeliana's pacing back and forth.
Yeah,
in the
we've done
room,
a
getting
lot.
wrapped around
Hey,
her.
Brack, would it be possible to have a couple people put this back in the place where we
Oh,
found
you
it?
took-
I thought we were giving it to the.
No, we're putting it back.
Okay,
Right?
where'd you
Oh wait,
find
no,
it?
we are giving it to
No,
them.
we're giving it because
Oh.
I would know that because they have him in custody.
They would have already searched.
Oh,
They
well
would
then
search.
maybe we just ship it like a delivery,
Yes.
expedited delivery thing.
Yes.
From the house?
No,
Maybe not.
Anonymous?
anonymous.
Maybe we can use one of the other. I'm sure. Do we have like
Concerned citizen?
fake like?
Maybe we can. Yeah, I mean, you can make one. You don't have like readily made ones.
Yeah. We can
That's
we can forge that it's from a general
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Now, we want that done now.
Please.
Okay.
You're the best,
Please.
Brack.
Sorry.
And he
Please.
walks
The
up
ice is
Stressed.
melted.
and he grabs it. Oh,
Don't
what
think
is
about
it?
it.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
open
think
it.
about it.
Just don't open it. Really don't open it. Really don't open
We
it.
said
He
You
starts
want-
to walk away. Oh, by the way, huge crowd, but Burns Castle. Fucking listen to this. Helena Sildor's running for the next council position. Ridiculous. And he leaves the room.
Oh.
Who's seal doors?
Helena.
Victor's
Is
wife.
there's no laws against two family members being council members?
Nepotism. Well.
What kind of fucking nepotism train is this?
I
Well, good. Then they're gonna be in close proximity. Easier to take them out.
would like one of those things,
Oh yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Poppy little blueberry.
Oh my god.
Have you done this before, Aeliana?
No.
Like it's an easy one. This is fucking nothing.
You're gonna love it.
This is like
Does
nothing.
it anyway. She doesn't even think about it. She just takes it. She's like, okay.
It just tastes like a blueberry,
I'll
right?
keep this in mind.
Roll whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Later you will. It takes a
I-
minute to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
I
Give it like
don't
an hour.
Feel anything.
Give it
so-
an hour. Give it an hour.
Aeliana, if it's too much, just let me know. I don't know. Just let me know.
And if it's all
Okay.
right, if it's too much, just know that no one's ever died from this, and you'll be fine.
That is true.
Wait,
What was
died?
that? What was that?
It's never
Don't
happened.
drop the box, Brack.
That was
Oh,
my
it smells
cat
horrible.
sprinting.
Oh no!
No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Okay.
Ooh, it hit the air and it disintegrated.
Oh, I carried it
Okay.
really carefully. I'm a monk.
Sorry, I have a cat that
He
got
dropped
serious.
it off the ledge on that weird bridge that you gotta walk
He's like,
down.
I'm not gonna ship this. He just throws it
It's in the pit.
Oh no.
Okay, so the box is gone. That's great. Check it off the
Check
list.
that off.
That was
That's
much
one
easier than
thing
I thought it was going to
That
be.
was. We should really ask for help more often. Okay. Next is what? This spinny gear thing, or
I don't know
Well,
if
you all
that's
just
even a
took
thing that
drugs,
needs-
so I don't know if we should approach anything too serious.
I feel nothing. So to be
Anybody
fair,
want
I don't
custard?
feel a thing. I don't.
What about custard?
Anybody want any?
You have custard?
No, we could go get some.
Oh.
I'm just anticipating.
So disappointed.
I could go. I could.
I
go
don't
get
know
some
that
and bring it back.
we should be seen out and about too much. I mean, we just established that we have a lot of enemies.
I mean, we can't just hide in a hole.
Yeah.
This is not. Hey, it's a very nice establishment, and not right now. Just chilling for a couple days.
Ugh.
A couple days?
Days.
Well, when's the?
Just
We're
had
so
like a
many
big
days
breakthrough
away.
with all of
That's-
us. I feel
that's
like we shouldn't
5
just lay
days
low.
From now, that's 5 days from now. Is the vote.
Ah!
And
feel like
I'll
Helena's
we
gonna
die.
win. If Helena is nominated, she's going to win because Vincent won, so she will too.
So what? We're just gonna go up and kill Helena Silva?
Yes.
No.
No.
Both of them. Kill him.
We were going to kidnap Helena, and maybe you can't be elected if you're kidnapped? Is that a thing?
Might actually get the sympathy vote.
Right.
She becomes a
You're
monk.
right.
No, I think you could do anything. I read a book once about how somebody got voted to an elected seat
No.
hunger strike in prison.
Oh.
Oh.
So.
Did we want to talk to Wildra?
If we burned a bridge with Reyna, which it seems as we have.
Do we have
We
an
need
in?
an
With,
ally.
do we have an in?
No, but we could try to choose a public official.
Who out of us would be the best served to be on speaking duty with her?
I mean, that depends.
I like look everybody in the eye.
I mean, despite how last night went, I'm usually all right at talking myself out of things.
Do you feel like you would talk to Wildra? Do you
Can
feel
we
like
all
that's
do
something
it?
you want to take on?
Yes, we should all do it.
Okay.
Is it also worth talking to Copperbolt? He was Helena's ex-lover.
It could be dangerous.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't his bodyguard a member of the Ravens?
Yep.
Ah.
So we lost our in with Copper. Well, we have an in with Copper.
But he
Yeah.
doesn't know that he's a member.
Right. But as far as getting contact with Copper.
Oh yeah. That would
Kelsey, you're
be
muted.
He's gonna be pretty upset with me.
Also, if his bodyguard's working for the Ravens, whatever the Raven overhears, Reyna's gonna hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just a reminder, Danny and Emory do know that Liana and Vox talked to Lila.
Oh my
Um,
god, we're screwed.
Right.
We have nothing. We
They
have
might,
no one.
I'm just saying they might have. It's not crazy to think that they wouldn't have asked after the staff member that they saw fighting their people.
We have each other.
Mm.
But we should be very careful.
I mean, what can we
Yeah.
even really do at this point?
It's exactly where I feel.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
do.
Talk to Wildra. start trying to get any allies and try to keep them.
I say we start with Wildra.
Seems like the only route we have right
Worth
now.
a shot. Yeah. See if she'd be even willing to talk to us.
And if not, then we don't lose out on much. It's low stakes.
We could, and because she was there fighting the fire, we
Right.
could say that we have information about the fires and try to get, on her good graces. That way she might want to meet with us sooner.
That's a good idea.
I like it.
And we still have the notebook, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
The journal?
No, that
Yeah.
yeah, it's overdue a family video too, so you guys gotta get that back.
Zach,
Damn it.
you get a point of inspiration.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was good. We all said,
Well, if the I
or
mean
for
that
us.
the journal could also be used as like a proof for getting a thing with Wildra that
Yeah.
we have some.
If she
Credentials.
proves as noble as she appears to be, showing her the journal could be a good move.
Yeah, I mean, if she hated one Sildor being on the council, she's really going to hate the idea of two of them.
Hey, maybe she knows a green tea.
Hey, yeah.
Brought it right back around.
Everyone else seems to.
Oliver, actually, oh wait, no, sorry, never mind.
Oh.
No, it's truly nothing.
So, what do we want to do with rest of today?
Yeah, do you want to go now to Wildress? You can.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know what half of us are about to be on drugs.
To be clear, I still
Yeah.
don't
It's a
small
feel
dose.
anything.
Roll Constitution saving throws, both of you.
Me?
Me?
No, the two newbies.
Oh, okay.
You two, you guys.
Am I a
are fine.
newbie?
Yeah, you're a newbie. I'm assuming you're
Finally! Finally,
Fancy.
I
right.
can do
Pineville,
drugs!
it's not,
Dirty 20.
Okay.
13.
Both of you are fine.
Oh,
I will
I don't
say-
feel anything.
I will say, no, you do. I just think, Aeliana, you're just like, man, I was really overwhelmed.
Yeah, now I feel a little better.
Things don't seem so bad now. I think maybe
Okay.
we'd be okay.
We've got a
Okay.
step.
Yeah, no, we can absolutely do this.
I'm like patting her shoulder. Yeah, we can absolutely
This is a
do this.
great time to do some like crafts or
Oh shit!
just like lay down or something.
Meditating.
Yeah,
You know
So
what I
we
want
not
have
to
that
to
do?
actually. I want to talk to you about that at some point.
So are we going to Wildress? Not going to Wildress?
Not today.
Are we doing
I think we
crafts?
go today.
So no crafts. Okay.
The voting is
yeah, let's-
what,
Vote
2
no
days?
crafts. So
5
Using
days.
5 days.
5.
5 days? I don't know what the other week is.
Ooh.
I think the sooner we go, I think we need to do it as soon as possible. But if you guys don't want to, then I'm not going to do it. It's fine.
I think it's a good idea to go as soon as possible. I mean, she may not even be able to get us in. We may have to
Oh,
Make an
schedule
well,
Make an
something for
appointment.
tomorrow or
Did
something
we get custard on the way?
question.
on the way back.
Would her place, though, be next to the giant crowd that we were just told has been assembling?
I forgot about the crowd.
Okay.
She is
Why
not,
is there
You
a
should
crowd?
see me in.
she is not
crowd.
a noble.
Okay, so we don't. Yeah, let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's just
Just
do it.
get it
Let's
out of the way.
fucking do it.
And then we can do crafts later tonight.
I love crafts.
Perfect.
I worship the god of crafts.
Fine.
God of
I'll
crafts.
follow the group
He's
consensus.
just covered in yarn.
All right.
And the god of yarn.
So, for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you leave the House of Balance. All of you feeling pretty good as you make your way outside. It's an overcast day, but damn it if it isn't nice.
about
And and you make your way over to the Noble District.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
Grabbing custard on the way.
grabbing
Yeah.
custard on the way. You're
Required.
stuffing your face with custard. Kurt's custard. And
No.
isn't that what it was? Kurt's custard?
No, I
I
think
think
it's
so. No?
Collins,
Oh, Collins. Okay.
but spelled Colun.
Okay, gotcha.
Balloon.
And you make your way to where you know Wilder's house to be. There is one Gold Hood stationed outside, and he seems pretty bored.
Yeah.
But you don't notice really anybody else other than just like the normal thoroughfare going back and forth.
So who wants to just approach this council person's house and knock on the door and say, hey, what's up?
Rowina could be the lead, and we could all stand behind her.
Sure. I'll walk up to the gold cloak.
Oh, business.
Um, would Wildra have time to speak to some concerned citizens with some information?
Really?
Yes?
Huh. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Would you please ask her?
Well, you ask yourself.
Oh, okay.
Ask your assistant. I'm just making sure you're not going to go in there and kill her or anything.
Oh, no intentions of that. Should I just... All right, knock on the door.
You knock on the door. He looks at you weirdly. Just open the door and walk in.
I think you're supposed to just open it.
Okay, all right, I'll just walk in.
You walk in. He does eye you specifically, Emory and Oliver is the two with like very obvious weapons. And he's just kind of like looking at you.
I'm cool.
Oh, top of
Yeah.
class and spear, so.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool. Good for
How
you.
big was
I
the
need to
class?
take a spear class.
Enough. Big enough.
What was that?
Big enough. Big enough.
Great.
Okay.
Yes, we're coming inside now, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll walk right up to the
All right, man.
assistant.
Yeah.
You
Receptionist,
see just a very
whatever.
like you see just like a very quaint foyer. There's a busy receptionist, a male, short and skinny, with long black hair in a braid and some spectacles. Currently wearing a vest with a white shirt with the sleeves rolled up. He's like going over some papers. Oh, hi. Deliveries are usually in the back.
Oh, actually, we were wondering if Wildra might have some time to meet with us. We have some information that we think might interest her.
You want to meet with Wildra?
Yes, is that all right?
Is this like a prank or something?
Why would it be a prank?
Because no one ever wants to talk to a council member.
Well, that changes today.
Okay. Well, let me look at her schedule. And he pulls out a big ledger that he opens up. Busy, busy, busy.
I turn to Danny. I like lean over to Danny. Do you think he could be a serial killer too?
Anyone could. Anyone
Honestly,
could.
at this point, anyone could be.
Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to. I'm gonna go talk to Wildra, and she might have some time, but look, we're gonna need to be quick. He gets up
Thank
and he
you
walks
very
over
much.
to her office,
Absolutely.
opens the door. You're just standing there for a minute.
Nice place.
They all seem very confused. Do people not talk to their leaders here?
People aren't involved in local government in Dariark?
Maybe they feel like it's not actually a voice of the people kind of thing.
Didn't Wildra get kind of like a lukewarm
Yep.
greeting too?
Yeah.
So it
She
could
was
be
like the
just
most lukewarm.
yeah, it could just be that they don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He opens the door again and closes it. Okay, so how do I introduce you? She can fit you in.
That's
She can fit you in.
that's
how do I,
to be determined. We don't have that
Concerned
information.
citizens.
We're a group of concerned citizens.
Yes.
Okay, all right. He opens the
Is that
door.
our name?
Councilman Wildra, concerned citizens, and you all walk
Gotta get to the
in,
list.
and you see.
We're workshopping.
I
We're
loved.
workshopping.
I loved. That was not Danny. That was Michael's panic in that moment. That was funny.
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
You
No.
walk in and you see the tall,
He's cute.
muscular but beautiful Goliath woman covered in tattoos. Usually you see Goliath tattoos are symbolic in nature and very kind of abstract. Her tattoos are words, pieces of nature that have been tattooed on her, but still pretty much covered in tattoos. And she, you can see that she is finishing making her desk look good.
Aw.
And you guys walk in. Hello, how can I help you? My name is Wildra Stone, obviously, as you know.
Hello. We have some. We know that you're a leader in the community, and we know that you're in a position to maybe enact change, and we have some information.
All right, well, I'm definitely passionate about helping as much as I can. If people don't usually come to me with concerns that they have, I think it's great that you citizens are having concerns for Dariok. So what can I help you with? Can we get some perception checks from the group?
Oh.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah, Wildra.
15.
18.
Yeesh.
6.
It's not sunny, is it?
We're indoors.
17 for me.
7.
Okay, so the highest we had was 18, right? Okay, so you see a very cluttered room, but the type of clutter that comes from a person who, like, you could guess that she knows exactly what everything is in this office. And you see that there's over in one of the corners, you see a pillow with some blankets. It seems that there's been some nights that she's like just crashed here. You see the signs of a hardworking woman who has the system against her as she is working in this moment.
Hell yeah.
And you see also that she is like a little unkempt, slightly, and is definitely very like nervous, excited that she has people here talking to her.
Where do we even start?
Is your concerns? What area of the city do your concerns involve?
Oh boy.
All of it?
I mean,
All of
pretty
it.
much all of it.
Top
The
to
fate,
bottom,
the
really.
very, very fate of the city of moves.
Well, specifically, I think we want to talk about the council election, right?
That
Among
and
other
fires. And
And
the
the
serial
fires.
killer.
And the serial killer. We have information on all those things.
All of them.
Right. She gets out a book.
It's good.
Okay, is this involving Torhart's announcement for running, or
Who?
Wait.
Warhammer.
No.
Reyna.
What is this?
Reyna.
Oh, yes. No,
Kind of.
kind of.
Kind of does.
Kind of. Can I make an insight check on her real quick?
yeah, roll an insight check.
When did she announce that?
She seems very genuine.
But-
This morning, not a lot of people are talking about it on the heels of Helena's announcement, but
When this morning? Like closer to noon, maybe, or like it early?
like an hour ago.
Oh,
Who? Who
Good
is
son.
she?
What? Oh,
Nothing.
Reyna, she's the head of the securities guild here in the city.
Oh, that's
Um,
right.
Honestly,
Right.
I would,
Yes.
to be honest with you, I'm much more excited about the possibility of Reyna being elected than I am of Helena. I feel she kind of like, you can see she's like insight checking you guys.
Not a fan of the seal doors?
I believe that there are those suited better for the city.
Um,
good.
yeah, same. We're
Yep.
in
They're
that
the
camp.
worst.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
they are the worst. Yes, Victor talked his way into that council position.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this is.
No, we.
Alina's
We-
about to do the same thing.
You think so?
We may have reason to believe that not only are they not the best for the city, but they are actively harming people within the city.
Oh, I'm sure they are. And I've tried to unearth evidence against the Seal Doors for a long time, but they are quite the elusive family.
Do
Well,
we give
Hey.
her the ledger?
Wow.
It's your lucky day.
So that attack, that kind of the other night, at the Velvet Pillow. Guess who was there? Us. We were the ones that it was us. We were there.
You're the Ravens.
No.
No. Big
Actually,
mistake. Big PR scandal.
No. They're
Not-
pinning it on the Ravens
Yeah.
Oh.
for reasons that we don't entirely understand, other than they are not wanting them to be.
You were there at the Velvet Pillow.
And it was
Yes.
not the Ravens.
Correct.
Is there any way that you can prove this?
Aside from just
Knowing
us.
information that no one else would know?
Well, the owner of the Velvet Pillow was there, but she might not be.
Sildor's
super
might
reli-
have paid her.
Sildor's might have also,
Sildor's
yeah.
have
She
her,
might be
yeah.
in the Sildor's pocket.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of physical information.
Otherwise.
That.
Kind of,
We
yeah.
do have. Ileana's gonna look at everybody. We do have something.
No,
Don't
I
have
mean,
anywhere else to go.
Not yet. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
this
Yeah.
is all we had.
I think yes.
Hand over the ledger.
Would you still have that ledger? I thought you gave it to Reyna.
Well, we have 2 copies.
We
Raina
had a
has
copy. We had
and then
another
have
copy.
two.
Yeah, we had the copy
yeah,
from
yeah.
the-
So they
Yes.
have.
Yeah,
I just knew that I knew you gave something to them.
Yes, we
Um,
did
Yeah,
get,
we had the
they had
second
one
copy
Uh,
from the ship.
Of course, yeah. She takes it.
documents.
She starts looking over it. No.
Yeah.
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 We saw it.
How long has this been happening?
That we don't know yet.
Oh, wait, what's the actually someone
Earliest
that
date
you
in the
can
ledger?
someone that you can for sure talk to. Was her name Violet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Violet. The
Violet.
one that was
Violet just
technically one of
got adopted in where she went to a Richie orphanage. She didn't go to the
Mm-mm,
farm.
That was
She went
Jasmine.
That was the
Jasmine
one
went to
who's
the
murdered.
Richie Orchestra.
Oh, where did
Uh,
Violet
we
get
don't
taken?
Violet
know. It was a
left.
said she
friend.
took care of her.
I think it's the Scarlet Cloaks, but I don't know for sure. So I think Violet's gone. Violet's
Damn.
with a friend of Reyna's.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Another
safe.
another lead.
Um.
And if you want me to keep that and hold on to it,
Have you uncovered why these people?
we think it might have something to do with magical abilities, but we haven't
I
confirmed
knew
yet.
it.
Oh.
What do you mean?
What's happening to you?
What do you
There was a meeting today before the announcement with the council members. I was adamantly against it, and I will be voting against it tomorrow as well. But there's a vote happening for another emergency act to the Charters of Dariark. One
What?
that would seek out magic users, using the bronze and the resources of Dariark. For Victor and the Baron are saying that they believe that magic users are behind what has been happening, and that unfortunately they must resort to this abuse of power, which is what it is. And I knew that there was a reason why they were. Makes sense.
The Scarlet Cloaks are behind the fires. But they're doing it because of this.
Because of this, and she holds up the ledger.
Because of the hatred for magic users, so yes.
We may know where
Probably-
they're gonna hit next.
Where?
Short
It's
list,
narrowed
please.
down to 4
Mhm,
places or whatever.
mhm.
She
Have
looks
the
at the
list here.
ledger.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, the ledger wouldn't have this information. A separate.
No, but I would take a piece of
Yeah.
parchment if she has one and like scratch down the 5.
These are all rumored fronts for the docksmen.
Yes.
The Scarlet Cloaks are burning them down because the Darksmen and the Seal Doors were working together.
He also gonna fully the Reyna of it all. Okay.
Maybe not yet.
What?
Nothing.
You see, in that moment, there's a ring on her finger that she just kind of rubs a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And then
Wait,
she
what is this doing?
And then she looks at you, Aeliana.
Okay, hold on. I have something for this. Hold on.
No, I know you do. And she says, "What are you hiding from me?"
If we just
What do you mean?
And then she looks over. What are your surface level thoughts, Rowina?
Oh god.
I think honestly, Rowena's surface level thoughts are like, oh no, she thinks this is way worse than it is.
Okay. What about yours, Emory?
Should have gotten the chocolate custard. That lemon is not sitting right.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Would I be able to tell that she's doing that? That she's. Can I?
You specifically because of what you have, yeah.
Yeah. Can I just be honest?
I would prefer it.
There's a lot of things that we know, and we don't really know who to trust right now, and we're trying our best with you, but some things we don't know if we can tell you yet. And I know that's really hard to hear, and I know that it's not ideal, but we've seen and built and broken a lot of trust in only 4 days, and it's gonna take us a minute.
You see her like peering at you as if she's trying to do something that she can't do.
Yep, she just keeps.
She looks
eye
at you,
contact.
Oliver. After that's been said, Oliver, what are your surface levels?
No! Stop!
Mine are just like, don't ask me anything, don't ask me anything, don't ask me anything.
That does not help the situation.
I know.
I know.
So
Danny,
good,
what about
that's
you?
so
What are your
good.
surface level thoughts?
What did I say? I feel like I caused this.
Oh,
Oh,
Danny.
How high am I?
she's oh god. Also doesn't help the situation. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Aeliana. I would have given you advantage if some of those thoughts helped, but they all pretty much didn't.
16.
16. I understand. But if we are to work together, if I am to help you, I do need some mutual trust. This here, it allows me to peer into your surface level thoughts. Not yours, though, she says to Aeliana.
Another cool secret thing.
I forgot about this, to be honest, earlier. She will hold up her hand, which has a variety of like thin kind of gold, rings and things on them. And there's one in particular that she twists around like it was gold band on the outside, but she put on a middle finger maybe. She twists it around and there's like a purpley blue, almost like brain-like gemstone.
Cool.
Right. That makes sense.
I forget I have it on. That's not a lie. I can take it.
You're fine. Okay. So, you have the ledger. We know the act is being. What do you have on? What else? What? Right.
Do you think there's anybody else on the council that you find trustworthy?
Yes, actually. I think that well, Councilman Harbour, he's a bit intense, but he's a good man and cares about the citizens of Danrek. The others, not so much. But I do feel we could trust Councilman Trost.
2 more allies than we had an hour ago.
What would be your next plan of action? If we could somehow stop one of these fires and perhaps even question those who are putting it on, that could lead to some good answers. If you do have information on Rowina that would be useful, that would be good. This vote tomorrow, this can't happen. I don't know if we'll have the power for it.
What could stop the vote from taking place? Legally.
In
a wig.
Well, either at least 3 of the council members can't attend for whatever reason, or the Baron's life is under threat. But we could make a certain prominent council member not be able to attend that meeting, that could be useful.
Such as
Victor.
How would we do that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a conversation that shouldn't happen in this room.
Yes.
But also, if you, the other council member that you trust, and then we would just need one more to not show up, right?
That's a risk, because if we fail,
Right.
the only 2 people who we trust to not vote aren't there. Not that
Yes.
not that it matters, I guess, because it would still be a
No.
majority the other way, would it not? 2 isn't enough.
2 is not
Right.
enough, but maybe 2 is enough. There's an open position. We've never really run into that before. With a full council, 3 members missing is enough to cancel a vote. But with one
3
member,
would be missing.
it's a good point. If everything that you are telling me is true, then I in this place is under careful watch. So,
Yep.
me getting this information to Trost would be a lot more difficult than you. I can give you a missive. I can give you something that would grant you an audience with him and gain his trust.
We can do that.
Okay. What can we do about the next fire?
We have an in at one of the places, but we don't know exactly which one they're going to hit.
Right. I'm sure you figured
We
this out
can each-
already, but don't trust the bronze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We know. Well, this is really crazy, but there are 5 on this list. 5 of us.
Yeah. Also, think about the bronze. Their armor is like shit. It's like really bad armor. It's like it looks good, but it's like it's not good. It's not well made armor.
It makes sense.
Easy to pierce.
He had many full suits of armor made very quickly.
Yeah.
Well,
wanna-
but if there's one of us
split it
at
up?
each place, then there's only one person against.
Right,
Oh,
like it's not gonna
God.
work. What?
It's just all this is happening. Tomorrow the king is going to start to arrive. And the city
what?
is going to...
The king? Yeah,
Well, the Tournament of Redemption is happening. And so the
and
The
like
city
a
has to be-
while.
Us 7 days.
Well, yes, he makes it a big to-do. He gives a public speech. There's
I
events for
don't know.
days leading up to it.
And what is the tournament of redemption? I'm pretty new to Danrek.
It's a place where those who have been deemed with crimes sufficient enough to not be outright murdered can volunteer and have a chance to fight in this tournament. And if they do, they not only grant their freedom, but they get a feast in their honor.
Hmm.
And there's to be some display of a monster killing beforehand by some adventuring party.
What party?
The cavalry?
Damn, that's a cool name. Well, then let the king see.
Alright, first things first. We need to get you to trust.
Yes.
Secondly, we need to try to stop one of these fire starters.
Mm-hmm.
Thirdly, and I'll work on this myself, we need a way to get one of the seal doors. We need more information, and we would need it from the source, or at least someone working directly with them.
Not the bodyguard.
Vox?
He's
Ugh.
kind of he kicked our ass already.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Vox.
Know him?
Yeah.
Yes, I know, Vox.
How exactly?
He's my cousin.
Ah.
I don't like
Boy.
the man.
All right.
I never
He's a
have.
hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
He used
Yeah,
to
He'll
be.
go up against you.
He used to be just that. And then he changed. I'm the reason he doesn't speak much. I made it quite painful for him to talk. And she says that with pride.
What'd you
Nice.
do?
Oh.
What'd you do? Tell me everything.
It was a long time ago.
How long ago did he change?
About a decade. It's been with the Seal Doors for some time.
Awesome.
That's what brought forth the change, is meeting the Sildors.
I think it had something to do with winning the tournament.
Oh.
Oh, he won
Oh.
the tournament.
Oh,
It was through there that he met them, yes. He was
Do they meet a lot of the winners?
the most nobles of the city that they are at do. The Seal Doors happened to just be in Wuldriar at the time. That's where...
Wait,
What?
what's in Wuldria?
That's where Vox was imprisoned and where the tournament was happening, and he met the Seal Doors because they happened to be visiting.
10 years ago?
There's something there.
There's definitely something there.
That's when the shipment started.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
when
just
it
about to
started.
say, I was like, wait a minute. Wuldria, that's where they're being sent to.
Yeah.
The ships.
oh.
So whoever they met, whoever started them on this, they met at the tournament. Meaning,
That contact's probably going to be at this one.
correct.
Oh,
Yes!
shit!
Do we need to fight in this tournament? Do we need to fight in this tournament?
Well, no,
You can't
we
fight
need
in
to
this
be
tournament
arrested
unless
first.
you're a criminal, yeah.
Oh,
Could you make us a criminal?
Why do
I
I don't think we need to
guess
fight
I
in the
could,
tournament.
yeah, let's talk.
Let's
Maybe
talk.
let's
Yeah, let's.
talk about
We
that first,
should
please.
talk about
Sorry,
this
sorry.
first.
We
I'm
could
just
just
getting
watch
my
and see who they spend
Thoughts of my
time
spike
with.
ball days.
Besides, I mean, just because the person who started this is going to be at this tournament, we could still find that person without becoming part of the tournament.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I
We can
would
watch in the
say
stands.
in
We
a
can, like-
weird way, the way you would get to the closest to them would be to be a part of the tournament.
Okay.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It is
Sounds like
very.
you want us to
no,
be
listen,
part of the tournament.
listen. This is a. I don't. This is a tournament to the death.
Oh.
So if all of us enter, we would have to kill the other.
Yeah.
No.
Forms. Yeah, so no.
I'm not entering this tournament.
Yeah, but they're like bad people, right?
Yes, but I don't want
mean,
to
we
die.
can't kill each other. That's the thing. We would have to kill each
Well,
other.
we'd be a group, right? Or as an individual.
No, but one of you could enter.
Oh shit. Well, Danny.
Me? You fucking kidding me? No.
I can't
Yeah.
because I would with the whole magic thing coming up.
Yes, I'm certainly not
I
going to
mean,
go
actually, I do
full
have a sword.
magic.
I'm just
Oh
not
shit, is magic an issue?
really good.
Magic is
it.
strictly prohibited in the tournament.
Oh, well then, Danny. Sorry,
Well,
we can talk
no,
about
be
it.
Emory. Emory doesn't have any magic. Emery's a rogue.
All right.
Well, Danny.
I cast dancing lights.
Okay. Does
What did
anybody
you just roll?
Does anybody have a passive perception above a 15?
I do.
You
16.
hear
Oh, close. 14.
you hear a coming from outside.
Something's wrong.
What's wrong?
I'll get up and
Your
go
guard.
inside.
You get up. You open the door.
I'm gonna stand in front of Wildra.
You stand in front of Wildra. You open the door. The gold hood that was standing out in front of the door currently has a spear in to the assistant that you spoke with earlier, and on either side of the gold hood
Wait.
are two figures clad in dark. And that is where we are going to end
do
this
it
week's
then!
session.
again!
That is
You're
where we're
supposed to say
going
roll
to
for
end this week's session.
Rude.
Thank you so much for joining us. Luckily, you don't have to wait as long as you did
That's
this
true.
time.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, we're gonna come back this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. Thank you all for watching us and joining us. A lot of info this time, but even more each session, more and more of it gets connected, and you get figuring it all out. So I'm very
Jesus
very
Christ.
excited for it. Thank you all for watching so much. Thank you. Stay tuned at CharmedPersons on all social media for more updates. Thank you to my players, the best players a GM can ask for. I say it every time, but guess what? I mean it every fucking time. And thank you for watching.
yell at me.
Everybody say bye.
Bye.